Hey, Treya, how's it going? Good. What's good? Not doing too bad. How's it going, reality? Trant was speedy fast on that. First ever YouTube stream for PDL. This will be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Should be pretty fun. How's it going for you, Trant? How's it going? Making history. Yeah, you're definitely making history. First chatter in the first live stream. Crazy. Going alright, studying for a test on Friday. Pokemon is better than studying. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree on that. School is a pain, though. School is a pain. I'm so glad I don't have school anymore. Okay. We'll give it a minute or two, and we'll get started with showcasing the first match from week 2 for the Orange Islands div. We got some very good matches here, in my opinion. We have a couple of very good matches.
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it.
Very much looking forward to this. We'll give it another minute or so, and then hop into the first matchup. We'll showcase each matchup, what each team has at the moment of battling. Everything should be up to date. I don't think there was that many changes from week 1 to week 2, so the majority of teams should be mostly the same, I would assume. Haven't seen too much more Orange Islands. Seen a few week 1 battles, so yeah. I mean, we're only in week 2 of uploads, so there's not been a whole lot of content put out there, but there's been a fairly good amount. We have all 8 matchups ready to be showcased this week, so we'll have at least 8 battles to show today, which is good. Or we have exactly 8 battles, I should say, which is definitely good. Always good to showcase that content. Are we here? Hey, Baldy, how's it going? I did see the upload got posted. We're going to be showcasing your side of our battle this week. Check out the pick'ems. Triumph is a fast boy. That is absolutely sure. I'm sure of that completely. So, looking at the game of the week selections from the pick'ems, it looks like we have a slight order change. We got King and Oro's matchup first with 3 votes for the game of the week, and then Baldy, actually our matchup, got second with 2 game of the week votes. Technically 1 because I put them all in there, but we'll go match 1, match 8, and then go through 2 through 7 from there. So that's how we're gonna do the order for today for the matchups and showcasing them. It's a sad battle. Dude, that was a good battle, though. It was a good battle across the board. It usually is between us. The last time it was a pretty good battle. This time it was a pretty good battle as well, so. Alright, well, with that order being set, let's go ahead and transition over to the doc. Our stream preview page, it has been updated to showcase the week 1 results for everyone. Just let the roster down a bit. Yeah, I feel that. It's happened to everyone, I'm sure. So definitely feel that. And it does tend to happen sometimes, but it is what it is. All in all, definitely a very good game. Looking at the first matchup, though, we do have King and Oro. King's week 1 matchup was a 3-0 victory for him, and then Oro lost 2-0. In their matchup, and the teams are listed down here. We'll scroll down a little bit and get the Terra captains in there. We have Toaster Gopher, how's it going? Putting the winning losing streak on the dock is interesting. Yeah, well, It was broken for a little bit, but it is now fixed. And when Reality does the watch-alongs for week 2, I believe that's going to be tomorrow on the PDL Twitch. It'll showcase the same thing for everyone too, if he's using the preview page properly. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was working when he was streaming that, unfortunately, but I'll try to catch some of it tomorrow if I can. But this is the matchup between King and Oro. King has Inteleon, Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, Mimikyu with Terras of Ghost, Fairy, and Steel, Mandibuzz, Skeledirge with Terras, Fairy, Fire, and Grass, Terapagos, Glimmet, Lurantis, and Dragalge. And then Oro's got a very fun little rain team off to the right with Regieleki, Ribombee, Grafai Terra with Normal Ground and Ghost, Manaphy Terra with Water Fairy Poison, Lucario, Glamora, Rillaboom, Archaludon, Pelipper, and Gumshoes. So, does anyone... I'm genuinely curious to see what people are thinking of this matchup right now. So, if you have any thoughts about this before we get into the actual battle itself, go ahead and poke them in the chat there. Looking at this straight up, I honestly don't remember the results. So, there was definitely results posted for this, but I don't remember what they were. Looking into this a little bit, Iron Valiant's always a threat. Terra Manaphy is just a menace. Yes, it is. Absolutely. We do have Take Heart banned on Manaphy, though, so it's not as much of a threat as it could be, but definitely a threat nonetheless. Mimikyu can be kind of a threat, too, if it gets set up. I do not like that thing. Skeledirge is just bulky. Archaludon and Rain is always threatening too, just because stamina with an Assault Vest and Electro Shot and Rain is just dangerous combo. Regieleki and Rain 2 is not that enticing to me either. Like, I don't like going into that matchup a little bit, but we'll have to see what ends up being brought from both sides. Let's go ahead and get this video up. We are going to we're going to start putting the playback speed at 1.75 for these battles, just to make sure things run smoothly and get going. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and pause the music here, and we'll get this battle started.
Hello everybody, this is Oro back again for the first, or I guess it's the second week of the PDL. This is for our match against King, and we're going to kick it off right away. Here's the team. He has in Iron Valiant, Terapagos, Terra Skeledirge, Iron Treads, Terra Mimikyu, Mandibuzz, Dragalge, Lurantis, Inteleon, and a Glimmet. I'm not sure how confident I feel about my team this week, but I know
if this is running too fast for anyone, let me know and we'll drop it down to 1.5 speed, but I do want to make sure things are running smoothly with this so we can see the battle and we're not just hanging out here for 5-6 hours, because these things can take a little while.
Because I'm not super afraid of Mimikyu into my team in the first place. If I can get a speed boost in any sort of way into his team, then Inteleon or the Manaphy can come in and potentially just sweep his entire team. A modest +3 Surf and Ice Beam can one-hit KO basically every Mon that I face, except for a fully healthy Terapagos and Mimikyu, and a Skeledirge because of Unaware. Those are the only two Pokemon that could potentially live an attack from a boosted up +3 Manaphy, and I obviously would outspeed everything as well as, you know, if I can get my speed boost going into something like Iron Valiant as well. That's the main reason for the Terra Poison. I'll resist both of its stabs, and at that point, that's not really threatening anymore. It also helps me stay poison proof from like a Mandibuzz is toxic or Dragalge's toxic, that type of thing. Yes, I do keep my weakness, or I do gain a weakness to ground, but there's a chance that he doesn't bring Iron Treads anyways because my team is so anti-ground. So that's the appeal of the Manaphy set. It's just good natural bulk as well. I mean, it's a super good mod in this game, and I'm super excited to finally get to use a Tail Glow set for a Manaphy this week. We also do have a supporter for Ribombee who I am super excited for. I love getting webs up in games. It's one of the reasons I have Ribombee on the team, obviously. Moonblast is a super decent attack in this game as well. It hits everything neutrally except for a Skeledirge that hasn't Terastallized and Iron Treads. Glimmet too, but we don't really care about Glimmet, to be completely honest. And then we do obviously have Sticky Webs. Reflect and Light Screen are really good in this game. If I can get either up...
Screens is usually pretty solid.
Then I can guarantee basically get both of them.
Just to have in general.
Do that on would be like Iron Treads and Dragalge, just because they simply hit too hard with respective moves like Heavy Slam and Sludge Wave. Skeledirge could potentially do a lot of damage with a Torch Song.
See, I like Sticky Webs normally.
Special defense isn't too terrible. And obviously with the Light Clay, we'll end up having 8 turns of those, which is
super good to eventually get Ribombee and Glamora without a Ghost type.
We also have another mod I'm super excited about, which is Choice Scarf Pelipper, fastest mod.
Yeah.
Ribombee, it's actually faster than his entire team, and Weather Ball hits super hard.
Webs and Screens is such a good support mod. Yeah, that's so
true. It would actually do even like crazy things like 2-hit KOing Mandibuzz. Obviously, it does release respectable damage into Skeledirge. It does decent damage to everything that doesn't resist
a little bit for you guys.
And the things that do, such as Inteleon and Dragalge.
Double spin, yeah, I was going to say.
Dragalge, Lurantis, and Inteleon,
double spin.
We have Weather Ball for the Dragalge and Inteleon, which is actually like respectable damage. And or actually, Hurricane hits everything decently hard. It actually, Hurricane's for Lorantis and Inteleon, and Ice Beam is really for Dragalge. And if it's not like max HP for whatever reason on Dragalge, there is a chance that this Ice Beam can actually 2-hit KO it as well. So this is a super strong set.
Nova, how's it going, bud?
I don't think I'm going to need U-Turn, although U-Turn could be nice for like Terapagos or something like that, maybe Mimikyu as well. So there's a decent chance that U-Turn would have been the better move to bring here, but I'd like Tailwind as like a concept because getting Manaphy fast would be super good. Then we have a Choice Banded Rillaboom. I don't see a need for much of like bulk, really, as long like besides like, you know, the amount that I can spare based off of my speed investment. Grassy Glide is a super strong priority move in this game, and Inteleon's potentially a threat because I am a rain team, and the Grassy Glide will just snipe it out. Like it's not going to be able to claim anything more than one.
I don't know about
KO
anyone
at any
else.
point.
This is going
yeah, he does have
really
defenses
fast
into
for me.
Rillaboom, but at the same time he has specifically Skeledirge and Dragalge, which are weak to high horsepower, and Band of Buzz, which I can very easily deal with my other mons just because it doesn't have the
Going
greatest
good.
defensive profile
Nice.
in general.
I'm doing not too bad. A little
And
annoyed
that's really just the
currently,
whole point
but
of it. I mean,
that's
whatever,
just
it's
from
super
a long
hard. If I
video
can get
for
Terapagos,
this
even,
YouTube
like,
channel
Terapagos
to get
potentially bulky
posted.
physical mon that, like,
Computer
doesn't
decided
outright
to
reduce
start
move.
last
I think
night.
it's okay if it's not
So,
that full HP, which is super
waiting
strong.
for a video to render so I could
I
upload
promised
it
somebody that I
for
was going to end up bringing Gumshoes to at
for it
least
to
one
post
game and trying
today,
to cook
and
with
it decided.
This is a set that I actually don't think is even too bad in this game. I mean, we outspeed.
So I'm a little mad at my
Plus two,
computer,
so if we
but
get
it
to
is
up
what
and
it
get a
is.
Trailblaze off, then that's one thing that we can do, and we'll outspeed absolutely everything. Double Edge just is a nuke button into a lot of Pokemon because its attack is super decent for the enemy team that I'm really going up against. Fire Fang 2-hit KOs Iron Treads, and Crunch does damn near like 67% of Skeledirge or something like that. And we actually should outspeed a non-invested Skeledirge as well. So like we definitely have ways of dealing really good damage with Gumshoes. It's not expected to really claim any KOs or anything like that, but the wall break for sure is able to do that.
Can't slow it down. Yeah, I slowed it down to
Air Balloon or
1.5.
Chowdon, basically completely stonewalls Iron Treads. It forces it to do an attack if it ever wants to get the Air Balloon removed from it. And then an Aurasphere at
Unfortunate is
at plus
one
one,
way
like
to
if I
put
get
it.
an electro shot off, and that's when he pivots into Iron Treads. The Aurasphere will just straight up kill it.
Air Balloon
Same
or
thing, even like
Calydon.
-1 Flash Cannon will Oko and Iron Valiant. Skeledirge, because it is unaware, doesn't want to tank 2 Draco Meteors. Mimikyu doesn't want to take the Flash Cannon. Electro Shot's really spammable if I have Rain up. So like it's a super good mon, and this is potentially my greatest win con in this game, aside from Manaphy, is our Chowdon. But that's going to end up being the team, and we'll kick it off right to the battle. See you guys there. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 2 of the PDL. We'll be playing King with his Iron Valiant team. I'm actually pretty excited about this game. I think if he doesn't bring Iron Treads, I have a really, really good win con into his team for like generally what
This
I
would
expect he
be
would
an
bring.
interesting matchup.
But there's Iron Treads, as I expect he would. There's no way he wouldn't bring it.
Treads, Valiant,
I
Dragalge,
think
Terap,
Pelipper is an incredible lead
Mandibuzz,
here. If he leads Iron
Skeledirge.
Treads, I can outspeed and kill it, unless it is booster. And if it is booster speed, then I can justify to go out into more than likely like Rillaboom.
All right.
Honestly,
I'm gonna pause it real quick and just see what leads could potentially be brought here. I mean, a Pelipper lead makes sense, but also Rabombi, just because of sticky webs. I expect one of those two to be Oro's lead in this matchup. Going to the other side, I feel like Dragalge could be a lead. I feel like Treads is also the other lead. I think it's gonna be one of the two of them. I don't see
I could even go
a massive
hard
threat
Rillaboom.
or a
The only thing
defensive
would be,
check
like,
being
Mandibuzz
a
or
lead
Skeledirge would be really bad, obviously.
from either one of these guys.
Pelipper does like super well into his team. Like water is like really, really strong into him. And like there's Dragalge, sure, but like I don't know. Dragalge is really the only thing. Iron Valiant dies to a Weather Ball. If it isn't booster speed, Iron Treads dies to a Weather Ball. Mandibuzz takes almost 50%, and Skeledirge takes 83.2% if it's def. So I really like Pelipper as a
Yep,
lead.
Pelipper lead makes sense.
The goal is to at some point snipe out Iron Treads so that Rabombi can get webs up. Obviously, he has a Terapagos there, but I'm trying to outspeed Terapagos with Manaphy. Not even under webs, just outright outspeed it. Hopefully I can kill it like that. I also have the Salac Berry, in case I can't get sticky webs up for whatever reason, but a really fast Manaphy is incredible in this game. If I could go like Scarf Tail Glow and like actually do something with that, that would have been the goal. But a speed boost would be nasty. Alright, let's see what he leads. Zoro is
An Iron Valiant
perfect
lead?
if it isn't Scarfed. Or booster.
What? And it's not
I'm gonna put
booster.
Weather Ball
What?
instantly on this thing. The only thing that would like really suck is if it's scarfed in like Thunderbolt or something. That or not scarfed. Well, like scarfed obviously would suck too, but
That's
like I guess
wild.
the real problem would be like sashed. I don't have a switch in for this thing, and I never will. Is the thing. I could go. with
That's
Rabombi,
so
but I feel like Rabombi's
unfortunate.
more likely, more than capable to tank one attack, and then it's obviously gonna outspeed and moonblast it. So I could potentially justify doing that, but I really just want to click Weather Ball or Hurricane, one of the two. It depends on how much Hurricane does to Iron Treads. 29. Now I'm gonna click Weather Ball. A Weather Ball should hypothetically be capable to kill this thing. Oh, it's scarfed. Okay. that's
Scarf
fine.
T-Bolt.
It is scarfed.
Lead Iron
really
Valiant
kinda
is
sucky.
crazy.
I'm
Lead Valiant is
going
crazy.
into Gator. And I'm clicking Electro Shot too. What does he do in Electro Shot? He really doesn't switch into that very well. Like Skeledirge could. He's super scarfed though. He literally can't not be scarfed.
Get the Manaphy. Yeah, get the Manaphy out of rain.
War Machine sounds like an Iron Treads to me.
Yeah, I mean, What if you're led Rabombi though? Sash
Still
Rabombi
got
kind of
boost,
just gets
Iron
up free
Trance.
webs
I'm
at that
honestly really
point,
sad
and
about
then
Sash Caliber not being able to do anything. I did not expect Scarfed Iron Valiant, man. So we still got our boost. +1 Aura Sphere should hypothetically be able to kill this. Like if it's AV, that's like the only thing that wouldn't be
I
able
mean
to
it's
kill
not like a massive. It's not like an Apu rain
it. If he's
team
slow,
or
and potentially
anything.
faster than it too, I think.
Apu's rain teams are just
Like he's just bulky.
disgusting.
At 1 point if he's max or min speed. And if he's max HP, he takes 96 minimum. If he's AV, then sure. Thanks for my defense boost, I guess. No flinch though. Please no flinch.
Oh,
my God, that's fine.
that's unfortunate. That's
Airborne is
rough.
Talk, sure, but we still got our 1 point, like 1 defense boost, and he can't really justify EQ. It would have to be high horsepower. Either way, I click Aura Sphere. I still have to. Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine.
It's up
I'm fine with
rocks. Okay.
Rocks are not so bad. Sure, I don't have removal, but I don't need removal.
The removal meta
We
is
get
just
rid of that immediately, which
annoying.
is huge for me.
I'm not a fan.
Scarf
I
Talent,
don't
play
like
around
the
that.
fact that hazards and hazard removal is so prevalent
He does not have a way of
across
dealing with
like
this.
not even draft but
We
just
started with
overall.
Special Iron Valiant, which is bad. Very frustrating.
This is
to
a
deal with.
personal belief of mine.
I think Rabombi is an okay switch. It is Scarf though, so I don't know. It might be a little difficult here. I don't know. I don't know what the plan here is anymore. Inersto Cruise, Skeledirge. Skeledirgeson. We'll be taking 47 from a Draco if it's Spadef. So we gonna click Draco. on this thing.
Overhyped, quick damage moves don't
We
switch.
gonna click
Yeah.
Draco. What would he, like his Torch Song would kind of hurt, but not in the rain anyways. Shadow Ball would be the greatest thing I think he can do. Maybe Earth Power.
The guys in the audience in
But
game
even
are
Earth Power
moving.
shouldn't
Yeah,
kill me,
they're hyped.
especially if it's not offensive.
They're moving fast. They're very
Should not be able to
excited,
kill me.
very happy.
Yeah.
Earth Power Skeledirge is interesting.
Lefties? Lefties. Okay. I could maybe go Gumshoes. Won't take very much from an Earth Power. And I don't remember if this is Terra Fairy Skeledirge or not.
I think he goes for Torch Song here, honestly.
Who's matchup? It is Terra Fairy Skeledirge
I
potentially.
think you.
I think I want to click Flash Cannon. If he Terras, then he dies.
Why would he
Likely.
Terra
And if
here?
he switches to really anything, he's not going to tank the hit.
I'm confused on the potential for Terra there. I don't see why
If I can
Terra.
get the Flash Cannon won't. Ooh, nice, nice,
Okay,
nice, nice, nice.
switch.
Iron please. Let's
Oh,
go. This is a big Flash Cannon. This might actually just straight up kill it.
that's a crazy read, actually. Oh my gosh, that's a crazy read.
This looks good for Manaphy. I'm a Manaphy fan.
That Iron Valiant going down is
That's the only
massive
thing
for
that outspeed
Oro.
my Iron or Archaladon besides Terrapagos. And even if he goes like Mandibuzz or something, I think I just click Electroshock.
First time I ever knew Skull got
I
for
think I just click
EP
Electroshock to
trait.
Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzz shouldn't be able to kill my
Beat a Alolan
Archaladon,
Golem
like,
and one-shot it.
defense.
Wow, no, but that's
I'm
crazy.
-1 at the moment, but Electroshock will still
Leave
be
it to
like
Trey to find
75%.
something like that.
It would be better than any Draco I can do. He can't afford to go Skeledirge.
What a
because
read.
he's
Absolutely what a
strong because
read.
He isn't Terra Fairy.
Expecting the
Bandit is
Terra Fairy
Mandibuzz.
Skeledirge and going for Flash Cannon on an Iron Valiant switch
I
in
could
is
technically afford to go
insane.
into like Rabombi, but I think I do want to just click
Yeah,
Electroshock.
why don't
I
you
think
just
he's
click
gonna be able to kill
Electroshock
with
here?
anything. I don't think so, unless he has like Bone Rush or something like that, which also just give me 2 defense buffs. I mean, I don't have my air balloon. Bone Rush will be doing 36. It would actually do less than Foul Play. So I don't know what he can do to me. That's not gonna kill me. Yeah.
Gets you another
And
defense boost. That's
Electroshock
not really
will kill
going
him
to
if
do
he's
much.
Max HP, which obviously
But he
should.
gets a swap into something potentially on the Electro Shot
Ooh.
because no
His
rain.
mana feels looking good, dude.
I mean, this is going to do a lot of
Okay,
damage to
that's fine.
something.
He's going into Dragology.
This shouldn't take it
Dude, I'm just
too
gonna
too
Draco
well,
immediately
but
after.
it could take it decently well, I think. Wow, that took it very. That
I
is
am
that
neutral.
AV?
On a Dragology with max HP, this Draco should just kill it.
That might be
That
AV.
Electroshock did do very little damage though. That doesn't look like any sort of 20%, so even if I already given the benefit of the doubt, say he's max special defense or something, or at least, you know, the amount of special defense that I expect him to do, Draco Meteor should still kill it from this range. And he really can't switch into it either. He would have to go Skeledirge. He has Terrapagos, Dragology, Mandibuzz. Yeah, Dragology, Mandibuzz, Terrapagos, and Skeledirge left. And nothing's gonna be able to tank this Draco. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I mean, look at that damage. That damage was insane. That looks like almost damn near 60% as well. It was a
That's
neutral Draco
like
into Mandibuzz.
55-ish, 60.
I could
More
potentially kill it with
closer to
another Draco,
55 than 60.
and I'm not against trying it. I do think it's worth it to switch out and go into like what would it be? I guess I can't really afford to go with Bombi because if he does have Brave Bird and he
Tanked it
decides
pretty
to
well.
click
Yeah,
it
it
here,
did.
that has a chance to kill me, but it's a chance as well. So I think I can afford to go Mana Buzz or Bombi and maybe get like some sort of string.
I think it roosts or U-turns.
Definitely a light screen first. Or I guess it would be Reflect first if he doesn't click Brave Bird. He does have rocks up, sure, but I think there's a chance that our Chaladon still lives rocks. Whirlwind. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's interesting. Whirlwind, Mana Buzz.
That's the brink.
Brings in Mana
Click Ice Beam. There's no need to click anything else. And Ice Beam should kill it, actually.
I would just go for Ice Beam here.
Does Whirlwind bypass Substitute?
Yes, it does.
I don't
Probably
know
for
if it does.
Manaphy. Yeah,
It doesn't stack by
absolutely
Substitute, so
for
it should be going
Manaphy
away.
for our Caledon
You
too.
just click Ice Beam. I expect
Like
him to
setup
switch,
our
I don't know what he
Caledon
goes down to.
is very
That's
annoying to
Tropios.
deal with. Well, you're gonna get rid of the Terra Shell now, so that's good. Unless it's leftovers. That's good. Yeah, it's doing very, very little. It sets up and goes for Whirlwind, doesn't
If
it? Just
Tropios
die to
is
Ice Beam.
next,
Potentially.
it
It
should
depends on
be
the
able to kill me. In fact, I
investment.
think it would only put me into range of Salak. Oh, that's not the right Terrapagos. Still, I don't think it should be able to kill me with the specs Terrapagos, anything like that. So he would have to go Rapid Spin first, and if he's Rapid Spin, then he still shouldn't be able to kill me with anything. We definitely don't Terrasilize because I don't think it learns like Thunderbolt.
Mana Buzz is
or anything, like,
insanely
Earth Power.
bulky for
Thunderbolt would do the same
very
as
little
Storm
reason.
anyways, so it would be like slightly more damage. I think we click Tail Glow because that's what I need in order to guarantee a kill on Dragalge. And if he is specs, then I'm guaranteed to be faster than it.
Watch this thing Rock Polish here.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
Mirror
huge.
Herb.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
I don't think that's a problem.
Oh no.
It could be.
That's a massive
Because
problem.
it took whatever amount of damage Manaphy
Oh.
did with Ice Beam, it would do. It could be like
That's
280 at the very
some
least.
heat.
Rillaboom does 52%.
That's some
I think-
hidden tech right there.
I think Rabombi can Moonblast it and put it into chip range for Rillaboom to kill it.
I think you either Moonblast or you go for Light Screen. I think Light Screen's a
That's
better
pretty scary
play
Terrapago set. Didn't really consider that for Manaphy.
because you lessen the damage that's taken.
If I could Light Screen, is there any Pokemon that I own that would still live in attack? Gumshoos would drop, or Chaladon
No,
would
I didn't
not be able
expect
to
that
live in
either.
attack.
That's crazy.
Rillaboom would drop still, even under Light Screen. That's from choice specs though.
Jeez, Mirror Herb. I forget that's an item all the time. It's so good to check setup a little bit. I've run it once successfully.
After rocks, it should hypothetically be good.
I've run it
And
once
I don't
with a
really need Rillaboom.
Spathra to check a Cresselia, and that was it.
Let's click Light Screen, I think.
Failed to use it twice. It's a difficult item to use.
I think that's a wise move, because there's a chance that Moonblast into Grass.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. That's still
Mirror Herb, Rock Polish.
because now we can Moonblast either way. And yeah, if you decided to get greedy, then interesting.
I think this game is over,
Rillaboom should still be
potentially.
able to live in attack. And we can double Grassy Glide as well, I think.
Now you're just healing it.
Instead of Wood
You
Hammer?
have to go for Grassy Glide, or else
No,
it's
it'd be
gonna...
wise to just remove it if I can. I don't think he has a mon that switches into 2 Wood Hammers very well.
I don't think he's gonna
Terrastorm
switch,
should never
though.
be able to do any more than me, more damage to me unless it's modest. And if it's modest, I should think I'm faster.
Oh, that's
That
brutal.
lost me the game. That crit is what lost me the game there. Because I think there's nothing that he could have done to be faster.
Yeah,
than me there.
that's brutal.
I guess I pray that somehow Gumshoos can live in attack, but that's what lost me the game there. Is that Gumshoos?
Dude, this thing is set
Ah,
up to
stupid.
just
That's really
sweep by
stupid.
as it's switching.
Damn. We got a double edge.
It's over.
That crit lost me the game.
A double crit. Oh my.
Well, GG's, I guess.
Oro, I am sorry, dude. You've
I can't help
been
but be mad.
getting
It's kinda
just
stupid,
slammed with
and, like, Mirror Herb is
RNG
such a
this
great play, don't get me
season.
wrong, but, like,
Both
don't
week
throw
1
everything
and
on
week 2, you're just getting
Gumshoos. Gumshoos
slammed.
actually had an ability to live there. And
That's
our
rough.
Rillaboom literally never should have died, unless it's modest. And again, if it's modest, I'm faster than it. So that wouldn't have mattered. You know? Like, that was really unfortunate.
That's extremely unfortunate, dude. I feel so bad.
Super
That is
unfortunate. I mean, like, my
awful.
best play there was to click Surf twice instead on it, but, like, I did need that boost in order to reliably kill any sort of Dragalge. I don't feel like I got greedy or anything. That's super unfortunate. Man, I can't help but be mad. Like, that's really... that's really
No,
stupid.
so I picked
Like,
up,
on the
I
Rillaboom,
just pick up
the Rillaboom's
the
only mon that guaranteed living at
random
attack. Even
uploads
Gumshoos was
from
capable of
who
living next to
uploaded
Starstars
in the
through, like,
matchup. And if we haven't watched them before, I try
especially
to
if it
watch
wasn't
them
modest. If it was
first.
timid, we actually had a favorable role to live that there, even after rocks. So I don't really know. That's really, really stupid, really dumb. But GG's to King either way.
GG's to King and Oro, again, very sorry about that. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. way to go out on that. Looking in their favor early on. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Honestly, it depends. It just so happens that this week I picked up Oro's upload. Because I face King in week 3, so week 3 I'm going to be showcasing King's side of the battle. It's kind of like what we're doing here when we go to match 8, which is me and Baldy's matchup. I have Baldy's upload here, so that we're going to watch his point of view of that battle. So I did the same thing with Arch last week for week 1. Showcased Arch's side of the battle. But yeah, honestly, it's just to showcase different people's viewpoints. It doesn't necessarily matter if that side won or lost. So just to showcase everyone at least once or twice, maybe three times or 4 times throughout the season, to put people's names out there and showcase their abilities. But because the game of the week had our matchup in second, we are going to be showing my matchup against Pokebaldi this week in Dundee Darmanitans against Steel City Surge. So for this matchup, you obviously know my team very well on the right over here. Greninja, Espeon, Garchomp, Terra, Annihilape with Ghost, Fire, and Fairy. Toxtricity, Honchkrow with Flying, Dark, and Fighting. Scizor, Primarina, or Ariados, and Avalugg. Baldi's team consists of Spectrier, Talonflame, Raichu, Great Tusk, Overquill, Metagross, Terra Diancie with Fairy, Water, Fighting, Hydrapple with Terra, Dragon, Steel, Water, and then Araquanid. So this matchup, all things considered, this is a very good matchup across the board. There's some very big threats on both sides of the field. And I'm not going to really say much more on it. Baldy and I both know the outcome of this battle, so we're going to go ahead and get into watching this. This is Baldy's side, by the way, just as a heads up. So, get into it. 0.5 speed.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. I am Pokebaldi and I'm coach of your Dundee Darmanitan's for Draft Leagues. Thank you very much for joining. Today we are here for, it's week number 2 of the Professional Draft League. My goodness, I've forgotten how to talk. Basically, yeah, thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please sub to the channel. We are trying to get to 200 subs for the end of the year. We are creeping our way there, closing in on that 180 mark, and I think we could do it by the end of the year. If you guys haven't already and you do it, then you know you're just helping out. That'd be really, really nice.
I'm just gonna pause it real quick. Do go ahead and sub to Pokebaldi. Dude is a great content creator for draft leagues and battles and such. So go ahead and help him get to that 200 goal by the end of the year. Unfortunately, did not showcase his point of view last week to make that announcement, but go ahead and give this man a sub. He deserves it.
Right, if you're not interested in team builders or anything like that, then please go into the description below. The timestamp for the battle will be down there. But otherwise, stick around and we'll see what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, and what our opponent has to offer. Cool. Right, in case you missed it, this is my roster for PDL. We have Great Tusk. Pardon me while I bring something else up. Great Tusk, Spectrier, Hydrapple, Overquill, Diancie, Metagross, Talonflame, Araquanid, and Raichu on my roster. Now, I do love this. I'm still just completely not sold on Talonflame. I don't know. Talonflame and Araquanid might be up for trade very shortly, but I want to try. I want to try. Anyway, so week 1 went very well, and now let's just see who our week 2 opponent is against. It is against, I think it's the league owner or commissioner, one of the two. It is Skippy and the Steel City Surge. His team it's just really offensive with like it's very meta, shall we say. Annihilape, Greninja, Garchomp, Scizor, Primarina, Toxtricity, Espeon, Avalugg, Honchkrow, and Ariados. Terra Captains are the Annihilape and the Honchkrow. Annihilape can be Ghost, Fire, or Fairy, and the Honchkrow can be Flying, Dark, and Fighting. As you can see, mine can be with Hydrapple, Dragon, Steel, and Water, and Diancie can be Fairy, Water, and Fighting. What do I expect it to bring? My team has a lot of hazards, so Espeon could definitely be there just to try and make me not want to click the hazard button because it's just such a free, easy switch in every single time, and then I get punished. Other than that, I would imagine one of the 2 hazard removals he has being Defog, Scizor, or even Rapid Spin Avalugg. But it seems that recently Avalugg hasn't been doing that well unless it is a Terra Captain, in which case it takes lives. So I don't know what we're going to see in that sense. Let's just see what I've got, why I'm bringing it, etc, etc. I would like to point out that this building was very rushed, and it's annoying. I hate saying it, but it was, because I despise trying to build for 2 games for the same league at once. And my week 1 got postponed, admittedly, because of my own fault. I went on holiday, and then I was ill when I came back. And just really not up for it. So yeah, I hadn't even built for it or anything. It was a case of, right, we need to do this. So I have unfortunately built for my week 1, and then I had a busy day as well, trying to get it. I don't think there was even an hour put in, and it's kind of sad because the team's already locked in, and I see better options now, which is kind of shit. But this is what I'm leading with. I have Raichu with Static, Timid, 252 HP, 64 special defense, and 192 speed. I think I'm just faster than max speed Garchomp. And I've just put all that bulk because, well, put it all into HP and then the special defense because I can live any hit from a Greninja. I think it's even I live a Hydro Pump specs, and it's a very low roll if it's modest, but it doesn't kill me if it's timid. So that's what I went for because Greninja looks like a fairly decent lead into me. And if he does want to lead that and just go for a U-turn as well, I've kept static on the off chance that I can potentially get a paralysis off on him. This is the first, basically, this is the one major thing that I'm annoyed at for my building. I've got Damp Rock, and after locking in the team, unfortunately, I just do not listen to my friends. I locked in the team and then realised I should just have put Focus Sash on, so I can guaranteed get the Rain Dance off. Nuzzle, Rain Dance, Discharge, and Alluring Voice. Alluring Voice gives me an opportunity to be able to hit the Garchomp and the Annihilate pre-Terra super effectively. Discharge is for getting my damage with the chance of paralysis, and Nuzzle is just to get a guaranteed paralysis on anything that isn't Garchomp or Toxtricity. Now, basically, I want to come this in and click Rain Dance turn 1, that's pretty much the plan. I do just wish I had Focus Sash. I really do just wish I had Focus Sash, but the team's locked in. We're going to battle soon. Yeah, so fuck. But this is what I wanted to then go into after that. Overqwil with Swift Swim, Jolly, 48 HP, 252 attack, and 208 speed with an Air Balloon. Basically, if it is a Garchomp lead, I can go for the Rain Dance. Like even if he's scarfed, this is the thing. If he's scarfed, then Raichu just dies. That's why I wish I was Focus Sash. But yeah, if he's not scarfed, I manage to get a Rain Dance off. I'll then die, and Overqwil can come in. Air Balloon, I do not die to Earthquake for that one turn, and I can get up a free Sword Dance. That's pretty much it. I then have 3 turns of Rain, and I'm fast as fuck. I'm faster than a max speed Scarf Greninja. And that is the fastest thing on my opponent's team. So it'd be good to be able to do that. Liquidation, Bar Barrage, Swords Dance, and Crunch. I picked Bar Barrage over Gunk Shot because Gunk Shot will miss. And Poison Jab, to be totally honest, yes, it's slightly stronger, but Bar Barrage, getting a poison on something bulky as it switches in, then doubles the power of Bar Barrage. So you get my thought on that, right? Cool. So that's those two. I want to go put them together, right? Next, I've got Talonflame with Flame Body, Timid, 252 HP, 192 defense, and 64 speed with the heavy duty boots, just in case he does want to actually bring rocks, so that I do not die to them. I've got Roost, Taunt, U-Turn, and Flamethrower. Flamethrower is pretty much for the Scissor, and it also actually gives me a really good way to be able to hit the Avalog, because Avalog's special defense is pitiful while its physical defense is sky high. Yeah, so I've went with Flamethrower instead of Flare Blitz. Pardon me. So yeah, Talonflame, what are you faster than? I don't think it's Espeon, I think it is again just Garchomp. Yeah, I think it's Garchomp. I don't think it's Espeon. But yes, I just went for that. No, it might be Espeon. I can't remember. I really don't know. Again, rushed. But yeah, this is basically the physically defensive check. It's good for switching in on against Scissor. Potentially get Flame Body Burn. It's good for switching in on the Honchkrow. Unfortunately, Annihilate can be Terrafire. I kind of expect it to be Terrafire. Fairy looks pretty good, but I think Fire's a better option defensively, because then he can't get burned and he's free, just click moves against me. But yeah, just Roost to stay healthy. Taunt, if it is a setup Annihilate, then we are able to stop it from setting up, and we can Roost in front of it, and then just get out of there and bring something in a more favourable position. Right, next we're bringing Hydrapple. Terra Steel, I genuinely don't know. It was pretty much a coin flip on Steel or Water, but Toxtricity is a problem. It is a problem for me.
It's very good, but it surprised me.
I decided to go with Steel because it's annoying. It resists the Fairy moves from Primarina and immune to the poison moves from Toxtricity, as well as resisting a lot of other moves, and just takes neutral damage from the Overdrive.
Hydrapple just seems very.
So I kind of went with that. Yeah. Anyway, Hydrapple with Regenerator, Modest, 248 HP, 8 defense, 252 special attack with the Citrus Berry. We should be able to take quite a few hits. We have Fickle Beam, Earth Power, Giga Drain, and Yawn. Be able to hit something as it comes in, Yawn in front of that, and then he has to make the decision of letting that Pokemon go to sleep or letting it take in some form of damage, which we will take full advantage of. Regenerator will be able to switch out and hopefully get out of range of things if the Citrus Berry is not doing enough. But yeah, Hydrapple looking pretty decent in this game, even if it's just to take hits and get things in range for our other Pokemon. Speaking of which, we have Great Tusk with Photosynthesis, Jolly, 248 HP, 4 attack. What is going on with that text? Pardon me. 4 attack, and then 4 defense, as well as 252 speed. This is booster speed, Great Tusk, if you haven't guessed. Basically, this is then going to come in and be faster than not anything, faster than everything other than Annihilate, Garchomp, Espeon, or Greninja if they're Scarfed, but then after a rapid spin, I am then guaranteed faster than Scarf of anything on his team. So that's kind of the idea. I imagine he terrestrializes Annihilate very early on, so we can have no spin blocking against us. I do like Bulk Up if the opportunity arises against a physical Pokemon, such as the Garchomp, even the Scissor. But getting a rapid spin off is probably more important, because then we're faster than something faster coming in to try and take us out. Just double stab, Earthquake in close combat. I went for Earthquake rather than the Headlong Rush, because I'd rather not drop my defenses unnecessarily, because if it is not Scarf Greninja and he has Water Shuriken, I don't want to just instantly lose to that. Last but not least, the Spectra with Grimney. This is kind of the game plan, just get things chipped down enough for Shadow Ball to come in and destroy. He has no normal type, not even after terrestrializing. His Dark Resist is Greninja, sorry, Ghost Resist is Greninja and Honchkrow, so being able to get them within range would be wonderful. Spectre, Grimney, timid, 64 HP, 252 special
Blast
attack,
without a
192
Terra
speed,
type
just
is
faster than max
interesting.
speed Scarf's Greninja. Shadow Ball, Draining Kiss, Dark Pulse, and I've just got Raw Terra Blast because I don't really want to try Hyper Beam as a last resort, not all for that. And his only normal resist is the Scissor, and then after Annihilate terrestrializes, there's nothing else that wants to take it. So yeah,
That's a fair
Terra Blast actually
point,
has the least amount
honestly.
of resistances on his team, so kind of just decided to have that in the back just in case. It was looking like the better option. Right, here's a 6 that we're bringing against Skippy. Hopefully it goes okay. I mean, it is not my best work, it's not my finest of work, but I kind of expect to see Skippy into the playoffs as well, so we can potentially use that to our advantage. We're trying to bluff this here, right? Let's get into the game with Skippy. Hopefully it's
I
a good one.
definitely see Baldy
Here we are,
making
press record.
playoffs.
It's definitely happened. Feel red. Right, here we go against Skippy. I said good luck, have fun. Let's see what he brings. He brings Annihilate, Shock, Annihilate, Greninja, Scissor, what are you called again? Toxtricity.
Toxtricity looked really
Sabrina.
good into this team.
And Garchomp. Yeah, that's kind of fine. what I expected a little bit. Who isn't here that I did prep for? Oh man, SB on. Yeah. Right, okay. Did I get them all right? Annihilate, Greninja, Scissor, Garchomp. Huh, I did, cool. Right, yeah, let's just do the plan. Pardon me, my throat is it needs help. It needs help. Right, 6, yep, done, cool. Right, let's go team.
I was very confused by why the Raichu was there when I first saw it in team
Sun
preview.
shining earlier, so I had to get them.
Looking back on it now, it makes a lot of sense.
Send out Dead Boy. If this... Right, I'm going for Rain Dance. If this is Scarf Final Gambit, then fair play. But I have nothing. Like, I've got Spectre. I'm not
Scarf
switching
Final
Spectre
Gambit
to
Annihilate is very fun if I was running something
just means Annihilate's gone.
specific for it.
which is fine.
I'll probably run that at some point.
Terra Fire. Okay. Interesting. Earthquake. Scarf Annihilate, eh? This goes for the Earthquake. That's interesting. Annoying, but interesting. Kind of wish I had just done the do kind of wish that I just went for fucking what do you call it? Sash now.
Focus Sash was
This is fine.
would have been a well.
So
I was
I can
kind of expecting
Get
that.
Swords Dance, I think.
I was really expecting
Overclock
Focus
can still
Sash.
do things, it just isn't going out speed anything. So, Earthquake and a Scarf.
And yeah, I had a hard swap
Interesting.
there.
Say now Iron Boy, okay. Overquill. Scissor. We're at +2. Crunch.
Ah, that
Let's do
did a
half.
lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, hammer.
I forgot that did so much.
And that's gone. So, Helmet.
I'm not happy with myself for this
U-turn.
next play, but
And that did half. He is just these max. Okay. So that's fine. Got greedy with that rock. Should've just went Scarf. Because then this would have been different. Oh well. We live and learn. Skippy did send out Dead Boy, yes.
see, I'm kind of hitting myself for the next play here.
Now you can go Earthquake again.
I thought he would switch here. I'll be honest.
Fire. Your turn. Okay. I'm getting a big liquidation off on something.
Yeah, I realized when I saw that I went first and he didn't swap, I was like, uh-oh, that's a problem. Uh-oh.
The game's lagging. It's like 5 seconds at a time.
That did so much damage to me.
Okay. Click crunch here. Garchomp's gone.
I think I went for a scale shot there. I think I went for a scale shot so I could outspeed everything. If I remember correctly.
Thing is, I don't know how bulky this thing is. This lagging's pissing me off. Right, we'll try fix it. Yeah, see how that is. Crunch again.
Yeah, I brought Scizor back out.
Yeah, it doesn't feel crunch. That's fine. Okay, so this is Helmet. It's Max. Scizor. No attack investment. Impish. Shadow Ball should kill from here with that. I could go, I think I'm going to go Talonflame and U-turn. As he goes Primarina, and I go into Brad Jr. Brad Jr. Just go back down. Thank you, Sunlight. U-turn.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go into Preem here. I thought about going into Preem here on this. It's a smart play though to go U-turn on the Primarina
Did withdraw Iron Boy.
and go into the Hydrapple there.
Dead Boy. Oh dear. Okay.
So this was good too, because now I get
Negligible damage. 5%.
the Rage Fist boost.
Can I get anything from that at all? He's went to fire. Yeah. So it looks like he's max HP. I got Brad here. Or do I go Great Tusk? I can go Great Tusk. Unless he does have the final gambit, and then I'm in trouble.
I really need to run Final Gambit one of these weeks now.
Huh. Go Brad.
Final Gambit would be so nice to bring.
Sash on Raichu. Next time. We go for next time. Sash on Raichu. Right, let's not Terrastallize and then go for Earth Power.
That does so much damage.
It's such a funny animation. I hate it so much, but it's funny.
Hydrapple is
Iron
such
Boy.
a cool mon. I really want to use it sometime.
Wow, that does nothing. Now we Terrastallize and go for Giga Drain.
It does very, very minimal damage. That was a very specially bulky Primarina.
I am the master of my own downfall. Should have brought Sash on Raichu, because then Overclaw would have much more fun free reign.
I gained so much HP back from that.
So that's fine. So now I'm going to click Yawn as he might go into Annihilate.
Yawn is pretty smart, honestly. It's such a good play. I think I went for, I can't remember what I went for here. I think I went for damage.
So if he's not offensively invested with the Annihilate, he must be, otherwise he wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, I went for damage.
So Grew Drowsy, and I'm going to go for Earth Power, predicting something else coming in. I need to get something, because this cannot remain. Pardon me. Just need to get everything in range of me clicking Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball endgame is pretty solid from Spectre, honestly. I don't like the horse, but it can hit hard if it gets the +1, +2.
Or deactivating it and reactivating it. It's weird as fuck. I don't know why it does it. So in a Dead Boy, you can get this with a nice Earth Power.
This does so much damage.
Good damage, good damage. Right, Talonflame. Get a regenerator health.
I think I went for... Yeah, I went for close combat here. Yeah.
It's combat, doing negligible. With a crit.
Yeah, that did so much damage.
Roost is the most tempting thing on the planet.
Yeah, if you roosted there...
But U-turn's a smarter play. So we're gonna go for U-turn. Because I know I can switch it on this. Saying Rock Boy. That's this thing. Who do I have left? These guys, right. Rad's at Toxtricity. Rad. 349. 84%. I think I can go Brad. Let's go for Earth Power. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you go for Earth Power there?
Take 9 out of 106. Special attack Throat Spray.
Yeah, Throat Spray Toxtricity would do damage if I got up a shift gear. One shift gear and no ground type, I would have done so much damage to the majority of his team. It was meant to break a lot of things, but it mainly broke the Hydra Apple, which really set up the rest of the game, I think.
Ninja Boy, yeah. This is the problem. So I'm at that. I think I pretty much have to go in a Talonflame. I can't. Yeah. I think I lose at this point, unfortunately, especially if it's Battle Bonds, because I can't really touch. Can't really do anything to this. Yeah, Surf. Yeah, I think I lose at this point. Yeah. So 244, Brad, you're on there.
Yo, how's it going, Ducky? I'm just going through the battles right now. We're on the second of the 8 battles from week 2.
59. I mean, I have to just do Brad, right? Actually, if I could go Brad and then double out into this, this will die. There's no life orb. Now if I could still manage it with Spectra. If I get Brad to get a Giga Drain off on this. Maybe there's a chance.
Trying to figure out what you want to eat. That's fair.
So, we have to go Hydrapple is on 382 now.
Honestly, pretty fair.
382. Got 92%.
I had lunch not too long ago.
These choice specs.
So I know the feeling.
And Surf is a low roll to kill me. We do get a Giga Drain off. And we are Scar Spectra. So, let's go for Giga Drain.
Yeah, I was looking at this too, and it was a roll, but it wasn't a super low roll.
30% chance to KO, that sucks balls. Cool, good game, Skippy.
Very good game, Baldy. You and Corretto were supposed to play it too, I don't know where they're at. Ping him again. Ping him again and send him a DM.
Like this.
Yeah, Scarf Spectre surprised me. I'll be honest.
Okay, Chris, please click it, that'd be great, thank you.
Oh, they just answered. Ah, there you go. See, there they are. There's Corretto.
I mean, I very much doubt. I have doubts. Big doubts.
I don't know what I was deciding on here.
Yeah, so it was like a 30%. If he's max special attack, timid, specs with battle bond, it was a 30% chance to KO me.
Oh, okay, that was
Yeah,
30%
if he
chance.
was
Then.
that, then it was actually like a 68% chance to KO me with the. Yeah, this is nowhere near dead enough. Not even a +1, I don't believe.
No. Not even a crit +1 would knock me out
yeah,
there.
Then... oh god. Yeah. So that's kind of that's poo. Yeah, that is what it is. I should have had Sash on Raichu, that kind of ruined that plan, but at the same time, that's just a really crap roll on the Hydrapple. It is what it is. Annoying, but oh well. Right, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, sub to the channel, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
Almost clicked on a video on accident. Yeah. GG's, Baldy. Appreciate the battle. Always great job. Always a great time battling you. It's always fun prepping for your teams. So yeah, that was match 8. That was the second game of the week match that was voted for. So now we're going to go to our match 2 from this week. This is Nova and Jakib. Both are 0-1 and -3, so they both kind of need this win in order to stay in playoff races. And here are the teams. We got Jakib with Thunderous, Incarnate, Entei, Baxcalibur, Corviknight, Grimmsnarl, Ursaluna Bloodmoon with Terra, Normal, Ghost, Grass, Muck, Probopass with Terra, Steel, Ghost, and Fighting, and then Slowking. And then Nova, your mono fighting team with Keldeo, Cobalion, Gyapdos, Urshifu Single, Terracomo with Dragon, Steel, and Water, Heracross, Monferno, Hitmontop, and Iron Hands. I still can't believe you're going mono fighting with this, but it seems to be working. Very slow team from Jakib's side of things, and then a mono fighting team. So we're going to see how this ends up playing out. I'm very interested to see how this goes. So this is a very, very short video here, Nova. We're going to go ahead and watch it in full without a speed up.
Hey guys, Nova here. So we are facing Jakib, and this is the second week for the, I think it's PDL, Orange Islands division. But yes, we are facing Jakib. This is our mono fighting team, and we are just going to start off with Sun Wukong and hopefully get some rocks.
A Monferno
has
lead.
Corv as a spinner, but I don't think they're going to want to.
Okay, so Monferno lead from Nova here. Jakib, let's see. I can see a Grimmsnarl lead. I can also see potentially a Thunderous lead. But let's see what happens.
On a Monferno, because I can burn it. But yes, it's gonna be an interesting game. I have not faced Jakib before. And let's get it. Let's see. Dude, Jakib, you gotta get a trainer card, my man. Alright, let's see. Genie, that is Thundy.
We'll do it this way.
To be honest, you could probably like just go for a taunt or a Volt Switch. I am just gonna get my rocks up. You might taunt me, but I think that's okay. We're just gonna get rocks. Volt Switch does a ton, but I think that's okay. Psychic. We are part fighting, but it's okay. We're gonna get our rocks up. I am gonna save this for later. I think Mustard can eat anything. Volt Switch just half. I think Iron Hands is the play. Actually, let's just go over here. You might Volt Switch on me, but that's okay. I'll take half, basically. But if you're choiced, I don't think you're choiced. But whatever. Volt Switch, yeah. Okay, that's not good that we took half, but we have to just deal with it. I was really debating about going into Iron Hands there, Goblin. I think that's fine. Leftovers.
Leftovers, Grimmsnarl.
Leftovers. I think, because you can't paralyze me. I just close combat you. If you yeah, you can't Thunder Wave me, dude. I'm a Dark type. Okay, good. We are going to Brick Break in case you want to put a screen up.
What just happened?
Yeah, we're Life Orb. Yeah, Brick Break will kill you.
What just happened? Jakib,
if you want to put a Reflect up, that's fine. Oh, you just let me take it. Okay. Urshifu kills Grim.
I'm confusion right now.
Perfect. I can see Corviknight coming out. Thundurus could be coming out again. Doggy. That is Entei. Okay. You did take a lot. You aren't Boots. You're Pressure. You're not Inner Focus. I cannot Sucker Punch you. I think I should keep Wukong still. If you go for an Extreme Speed, how much does that do to Iron Hands? It doesn't do much at all. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Iron Hands. We have use for Mustard later. You're at 75%. Flamethrower. Oh, that's not gonna do that much.
Special Entei.
Okay, what can come in? The middle ground play is like a fighting move. I think we go for Thunder Punch. You're just staying in him. Okay.
That's Specs, maybe? No, it could be Specs.
That's some good damage. Yeah, I think I just Thunder Punch again. You're probably just gonna Flamethrower me again. Oh, actually I go for Brick Break this time. You could go into Ursa. Oh, no, you're just staying in. Okay.
Interesting choice there, Jakib.
All right. That one was a crit. I wish the other one was. Entei's down. Iron Hands kills Entei. I am faster than Corv, naturally? Okay. You could Terra here. Actually, I think EV Train you to be a little faster. I think the mid-ground play is Ice Punch, because you're Terra normal, Ghost, and Grass. We're gonna Ice Punch. Okay, you're tearing. I think it's gonna be Ghost.
Ghost
Ghost.
makes
Okay.
sense, yeah.
Yeah, this is the mid-ground play. Dude, that did nothing.
That is
Hard power.
tanky.
Okay. I think you're AV. Or no, not AV. You're defensive. Ursa Luna kills Iron Hands. I think Keldeo, maybe? Question mark? Oh, this is the wrong Ursa Luna. Keldeo might be able to... Oh, dude, Keldeo just smacks you still. But if you're Assault Vest, that's the problem. Yeah, we just gotta go to Keldeo.
I mean, you gotta break this thing somehow. I think Surf choice best.
I don't die to anything, but Surf will do a shiz ton. You just withdraw. Okay, so whatever coming in is gonna take a ton of damage because we're Specs. Big boy. That sounds like, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could eat that.
Yeah, Slow King just eats this.
It did a good amount. I think we just go to. You're probably going to Psychic me. I think Mustard is the play. Actually, Cobalion could be the play too, because you could be going for a Scald. Yeah, you could be going for a Scald. I don't want Urshifu to die right here. But if you go for a Scald, that's kind of throwing too. Thunder Wave. You missed.
That's a rip.
Dude, that would have actually been free.
That's a rip.
Do you think you're going for another Thunder Wave though? You do not have a ground resist anymore. That is big too. Dude, that's good damage. You could be going for Thunder Wave again. I feel like I want to Clingering Scales. Yeah, we're gonna go to Como. If you Thunder Wave me, that's fine. Future Sight. Okay. If you actually, how much does Future Sight do to me? That's in like 2 turns. Okay, we're gonna Clingering Soul. Okay, we're +1 in everything now.
Oh boy.
You're gonna Thunder Wave me. Oh, you just tell a bad joke.
Chilly Reception there is interesting.
Okay. That was a free setup turn then.
Why wouldn't you Thunder Wave?
If you go into Corv, we can kill it. If you Teddy, you might be AV. But we're gonna Terra into Clinging Scales. You're already at like 60%. Yeah, it shouldn't make a difference. Okay. If you Earth Power me, we'll on you. But we need to go into Steel so we don't die to the Future Sight.
Oh.
Ooh, down goes the Ursaluna. That's so big. Como kills Ursaluna. We took the Future Sight attack. It's okay. Dude, that did nothing.
That's crazy.
We are faster than all the rest of them. We are back to neutral defense. Bird. Corviknight. We can burn you. You took 12.5. This shouldn't, I mean, this could kill you. Ooh. Okay. We actually live! Oh, that's so big!
Crazy roll.
What do you have left?
That +1 defense.
I think we Clingering Scales.
Definitely.
Because, Thundurus doesn't die to Flamethrower. Corv. Yeah, we're gonna just Clingering. Como kills Corv. That's huge. Dude, the plus defense actually paid off. So if you go into Thundy and try to Thunder Wave me, I actually have a berry. So I'll be fine. I'm so happy. Big boy, that is the Slow King.
I think the Slow King.
You are basically at half. You're like 55-ish. Slow King. Cling Ring just kills you.
Oh yeah, it just goes down.
Big. We're like minus like 3, but it's okay. Slow King. And now it's just Thundy. We were faster than Thundy. If you got any little chip on Komao, you would have won this. Or not would have won this, but I mean, you would have been in a better position. You're not Boots, and we just Cling Ring scales again. And that should seal the game. That should seal it. If you try to Thunder Wave me, that's not going to work. I have Lumberry. And Thundy should go down. Dude, good game, Jakib. Good game. Oh my god, this was actually a rough matchup. That Ursaluna actually was super scary, man.
Ursaluna is scary in general.
I think if you act like... I think the rocks actually help so much too, chipping these down, but yeah, no. It was a good game. Alright guys, well we're 1-1, and we'll see you guys for week 3. Bye-bye!
GG Sonova and Jakib there. Jakib definitely could have done a little bit more with Ursaluna, but that thing just punches holes in every team. GG's to both of you. GG's to both of you. We're going to move on to match number 3 here. This is going to be TJP and Rezi. Rezi is looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-1 -3. TJP is currently 1-0 with a +2 overall. The teams are down here. TJP is Iron Bundle, the mascot for the Bundle Montreal, with Terra's Ice Fighting and Dragon. Also has Shaman, Volcarona, Haxorus, Dashbun, Low Kicks, Ursaring, Ampharos, Avalug, Hisui with Terra Rock, Ghost, and Poison. This thing is a menace. Dondozo and Slow King Galar. And then Rezi has Dragapult, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Regigigas, Gouging Fire, Excadrill, Cresselia. I made it on TV. Yeah, TJP, you're on TV currently. We're about to see your point of view of this upcoming battle. Cresselia with Terra's Psychic, Steel, Fairy, Swampert, Wigglytuff, and Clodsire. Clodsire with Ground, Steel, and Fairy for Terra's. So, very interesting matchup. I'm very curious to see how this turns out. Let's go ahead and get into the battle here. Go ahead and get set up. And I believe this is the week show. Go ahead and get this going.
What's up everyone, it's your boy Mr. TGP, the coach of the Bundle Montreal, and we're currently in the week number 2 of the PDL. And for the week number 2, we're gonna face Rezi, the coach of the Cleveland Charizard. So we're about to go for the team building and the team preview, so you can check the timestamp below if you want to skip it. So without further ado, let's check the teams. And for his teams, you got the Dragapult, Gouging Fire, Clodsire, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Cresselia, Swampert, Excadrill, and Regigigas. And the Terra Captain are Clodsire and Cresselia. They both have the same Terras, like Clodsire got the Ground and Cresselia Psychic, but both got the Steel and Fairy. So very, very defensive mods to Terra. I suspect it will be like a stored power set with the Cresselia, so I hope not, but we will see.
Stored power Cresselia
so let's check
is
my
just
team.
dumb.
So first of all, I'm going to be,
so
well, not but I mean, I'm going to bring the Iron Bundle with Terra
hard.
Fighting. My only reason why I want Terra Fighting is because of, I think it will be Terra Steel, Clodsire, and Cresselia, because Clodsire Water Absorb, Terra Steel kind of wall my Iron Bundle, so with Terra Fighting I can go past it, and Cresselia also can be annoying if you go for the Terra Steel on it. And as you can see, I didn't put no EVs in speed because I can outspeed everything with a Scarf, so I decided to go mainly for the bulk and for the offense here. After that, I'm bringing the Haxorus, same set as last time, so a Scale Shot with loaded dice. I didn't bring it last time, well, I mean, I did bring it, but it didn't show up on the field, so let's hope we can bring it in this battle. And the Mold Breaker will be very good if you decide to go with Terra Steel, so I can go for Earthquake and bypass the Levitate. After that, I'm bringing Low Kicks again, same set as last time, but this time I went for the Adamant instead of Jolly because Jolly won't really outspeed stuff that I need to outspeed. So I was like, you know what?
Well, Adamant first impression.
I bring the Gouging Fire, Dash Bun, the anti-Gouging Fire with this set. I basically be able to wall the Gouging Fire because first of all, well, Big Buddy will give me a +2 in defense. And also, I'm immune to Dragon types, so yeah, and in this battle, it will be more like a Wish Passer, so with Baton Pass and Wish.
Real quick before we keep going with this video, it's so funny that a little doe dog in Dashbun can just straight up more or less wall a massive dragon in Gouging Fire. It's just so funny to me.
Pretty much I did with the Rocky Helmet, so I can get some chip damage, especially on the Dragapult with U-turn. After that, I'm bringing again my Avalog, Issue1 Avalog, I mean, with body press crunch being there for the Dragapult if you try to switch, if I want to rapid spin or things like that, and the rest is as usual. And my last one will be the Gloking, mainly there for the momentum and T-wave stuff. Especially I want to T-wave the Gouging Fire and Dragapult.
Stab is nice. Yes, very nice.
Crystal also will be nice, or even Ogre Pump.
It's
so
so
this is my
good.
team for the week number 2 into the battle.
All right, so no Clogsire is pretty nice.
All right, so Rezi ended up bringing Swampert, Dragapult, Excadrill, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Gouging Fire, and Cresselia. So one of the 2 Terra Captains showed up. Cresselia is a very good Terra Captain across the board. Also, potential lead. I can see Ogerpon being a lead here. Bundle Feast. Yeah, I mean, nothing on this team really switches into Bundle outside of, like, the Cresselia. If it's, like, Terra Steel. And even then, you have Terra Fighting, like you said, in your team builder. So that's not really much of an issue. So Cresselia is, like, the only switch into Bundle. Which is not good for Rezi, but it's very good for you.
That's me. My Iron Bundle barely have switching. So
lead Bundle makes sense. I expect to see like a lead Ogerpon potentially.
Iron Bundle, Dragapult, let's see. Specs. Fusion, it is a roll. For the rest of the team, I think I can one kill everything. The only Terra Captain is Cresselia, Psychic, Steel, and Fairy. So we should be good.
Swampert lead. Okay.
So no switching to Freeze Dry. Yeah, literally nothing.
Freeze Dry makes sense.
Switching.
No Yachi Berry, then Swampert just goes down. Not a good start. Not a good start for Rezi.
Oh please, I have to get a high roll here. So please, Freeze Dry. If it's Specs, Shadow Ball will not kill me. But if you go for Draco Meteor, it will.
Oh, he gets the
Perfect.
roll.
Alright.
This is a really not a good start for Rezi. This is a... He has to go into Cresselia here for anything. Yep.
So now I think he's gonna go for the Terra. So
Cosmic Power setup, I think, is the best thing you can go for here
then go for
if you're
Thunder
Rezi.
Wave, then go for Flamethrower. That should be fine.
T-Wave.
Oh, he goes for his own Thunder Wave. Alright, that's fine. That's really fine, I don't think. Well, it won't be fine, except if I get Para.
A swap? Into the
Oh, that's
Gouging
super nice.
Fire.
But no
Paralysis,
really nice.
that's rough.
You see? Para. I hate the Para.
Something very weird happens. Which move the games? Oh, interesting. We'll have to keep an eye out for that.
So now I will go to my Dash Bond, hoping he goes for a Fire type move. He goes very quick, that's fine, I guess.
Wow, that does a lot of
I
damage.
will go for Wish. And I will switch to... I think switching to this, and I can Terra Ghost eventually. Oh, maybe I should stay in.
Another D-Dance. Uh-oh.
So... yeah, let's go for Body Press. Or maybe... I can just go for the Terra, to be honest. Like, Terra fighting should not be that much of a problem.
Oh, paralysis from Gouging Fire. That's rough.
And I feel like it will go for, like, Fire type move.
I just realized the name is No Gouging. That's funny. I just realized that's what the name was.
Let's go for Wish.
Oh, there goes the Dash Bun.
Alright, that's fine. So I think Axorus will be faster than Gouging.
Axor should be faster than Gouging.
Plus 2 with Para. Paralyze. Yeah, so my this will be faster. And I did some chip damage, so Scale Shot at 4 hits will do minimum 88%. and
that's minimum. That's below 88% for sure.
That's really weak. Well, it will do that much if it's offensive, and looks like it was. I feel he's gonna go for the Terra, but I think it's better to go to the Glow King, because if he goes for Thunder Wave, it will be bad, and I'm not sure of the Terra, so if you go for Terra still, so be it.
Let's go for Terra.
Terra Fairy, that's fine.
Go straight for a Moonblast.
I will go for Flamethrower, because you would either think I will go for like Sludge Wave or something, so he's gonna go for the Excadrill. Oh, okay. Okay, so no Calm Mind is pretty nice. Now he knows I have a... Because look, it looks like it's T-Wave and Moonlight.
Yeah, T-Wave, Moonblast,
like
Psychic.
will be fine. I have to check Cresselia. Yeah, it's not enough. Poison Jab will do like 30% to 36. If I'm plus 2, it's still not enough. At plus 2, I will do 60 to 71. While Moonblast do 73 to 86. And we get the power right here, that's pretty nice. I need to keep my Glow King for the Cresselia. But at the end, it won't be able to do nothing to me. So I'm going to go for Avalog, he stays in. Just knock out, that's fine. That's not a problem at all. So let's go for Body Press still. I can always switch back. Okay, that's perfect. So I can always switch back like between Avalog and Cresselia. Slow King, I mean. I'll go for one recover. And they go for one leash, that's fine. Let's go for Body Press again. I hope he stays in. He doesn't, so we're gonna bring in Cresselia again. So it looks like it is full defense. Yeah, it looks like it was full defense. So I will go back to Glow King.
Keeping the bundle in the back
let's see
to clean up later.
Doesn't do enough.
That's what I'm seeing at least.
That's wild. And now I think I can just switch. Yeah, I can go for the... I'll go for Chill Reception into low kicks. So if you switch to
Lunar Dance is the last move for Cresselia.
That's super nice. That's really nice. So basically now...
Bundle just wins.
I bring Iron Bundle. Or maybe not.
Oh, that's so rough.
Because I can bring Iron Bundle. Or even, yeah, Iron Bundle and just win the game there.
Heals the Ogre Pawn. Wasn't good for him. No, definitely not.
At the same time, I don't need Glow King anymore. I can just, like, maybe try.
It's an interesting bring, but...
We'll see the damage here. So you go for Ivy Cudgel.
Does a lot of damage, but now it's just paralyzed again.
Wait, Slow King Galore, Ogre Pawn, Wellspring.
Maybe.
A good one.
It could have been a mix-up. It could have been intentional. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, it looks like a Jolly Max. Let's just go for
it's just that's a little shocking to me. I would have thought like Lunar Blessing plus Calm Mind, and then like Psyshock and Stab, like Stab, Terra Blast or Moon Blast or whatever would do decently.
No, just go for recover.
Like that kind of set for Cresselia probably would have been very, very good if it was physically defensive.
21 to 25%. Never mind. Normally, 21 to 25%. Let's go for one more recover. He gets the para. Well, finally we get some luck with para, to be honest. It didn't really matter, but still.
Yeah, that para didn't necessarily matter that much. Now the Excadrill comes out.
And I will be able to kill that thing. So it's Air Balloon. I don't know why Air Balloon. Well, I'll go for Ready Press. And it's game!
And down goes the Excadrill.
So I feel like doing Lunar Dance was a very bad play for him. But also, Iron Bundle put so much pressure right from the start, which gave us a good edge from the beginning of the battle. So 2-0.
Yeah, that bundle lead
nice.
really punched some holes into Rezi's team very early. And then the Lunar Dance really is a really shocking play. But GG's to both of you. GG's to Reggie and GG's to Mr. TJP. Pretty good battle across the board. Couple of plays could have been a little bit better from Rezi, but that's the same case with pretty much every battle with everyone. So everyone can look back on their battles and such in the same light. Next up, we have Kiroto and Incog. Kiroto looking for his first win of the season, going 0-1 with a -2 differential after week 1. Incog with a 1-0 differential and +3. The two teams we have down here, starting with Incog, we have Darkrai, Terra Espathra with Psychic, Electric, and Fighting. Definitely surprised Fairy is not one of those types, but oh well, it is what it is. Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Gliscor, Pecharunt, Morgrem, Azumarill, Electros, and also Fortress. And then for Kiroto, we have Terra Sceptile with Grass, Flying, and Rock. Zoroark, Jirachi, Quaquaval, Ceruledge, Volbeat, Mamoswine, Terra Raging Bolt with Dragon, Fairy, and Steel, Weezing Galar, and Blissey. I'm very interested to see this battle. Espathra is a mon, that is for sure. And Raging Bolt is going to do bold things, I think. So very interested to see how this match goes. Let's go ahead and get into this battle. Okay.
Yo, Inca, you wanna come out here?
Hey, so this is a late night video where I will be recording a team builder and such as normal for the PDL. This is happening later into the evening, so I do probably sound a little bit quiet, and yeah.
And we're gonna raise the volume
so,
a little bit.
Here's the deal. We, actually, let me just start off and do this as a regular intro. Hi, my name's Incog, and you're watching the PDL, the Professional Draft League. I'm your coach of the Backs of the Future. If you don't want to be spoiled on what happened in week 1, you can just skip right to the battle, or skip like a minute into this video here to avoid that spoiler, I suppose. But in 3, 2, 1, we win week 1 versus our opponent Jakib and their Baltimore Bergmites. Very much a Darkrai showing. Really enjoyed that game, and it couldn't have gone much better. I feel like we could have played Espathra a little bit better to maybe get it more kills, maybe, but I didn't pick up any, so it's all good. Azu cleaned up the game, and we played a pretty good strategic game. This week we fight Kirito Gods, and I forgot their team name, which is just unfortunate here. But I'm sure if I scroll
it is the
far enough,
Orlando
there it is. Kirito Gods. They have the Orlando Muse, a very nice logo, and honestly, I like that it's Orlando because hey man, you know, back in the day, I'm gonna get old here real quick. There wasn't a lot of niggas running around being Magic fans, but hey man, I always like to hear and see teams that are named after teams that you normally don't hear about. So Orlando Magic, really nice stuff. Unless you're really old and you remember the Orlando Magic carpets with choice specs, but that's a different league entirely and something in history. Anyways, so, hey man, week 2. They unfortunately did lose their week 1, I'm pretty sure, but I think it was still a close game. If you are an audio listener, then let me just let you know here. We still have our same team, which is Darkrai, Terra, Espathra, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Gliscor, Azumarill, Fortress, Electros, Petron, and Morgrem. Terra Espathra has Psychic, Electric, and Fighting, while my opponent's team has the Raging Bolt Terra. It has Quaquaval, Jirachi, Ceruledge, Weezing Galar, Mamoswine, Blissey, Sceptile, Zoroark, and Volbeat. This is also Terra Sceptile and Terra Raging Bolt, so going over those. Terra Raging Bolt has Dragon, Terra, Fairy, and Steel. Sceptile has Grass, Flying, and Rock. Let's start this off correctly. Number 1. I don't believe Volbeat's coming this game. As much as a nuisance it could be this game, I don't think it shows up. I also am a firm believer that Sceptile has a pretty interesting game, and it definitely could show up. It's like a non-zero chance. Besides that, everything on this team besides Volbeat and even possibly Blissey are very viable options to show up this game. I think that you have a good opportunity to use a choice specs Raging Bolt, but I will say from my notes, not having Ice Terra on Raging Bolt helps us so much here. Though I will say Dragon Pulse or like Draco Meteor will still probably Oko Gliscor, but you know, that is what it is. You can't be too, you can't get Spadef enough to even try and live that hit anyways. But it is nice not to get like fully destroyed by super
I feel like
move, but just by
Blissey
regular
could do well against Dispel.
I mean, I fully expect this to be like more of a Volt switching sort of Raging Bolt game till the end game where I can Thunderclap a lot of my mons down and then sweep with Cerulege or clean up with Quaquaval. I think defensively, Weezing's great here for them, and I think that Blissey, despite maybe everything I've ever said about this mon, is still really good defensively here against a lot of my team. Prevents something like Petron from going crazy, and Weezing definitely can prevent something like Espathra from going too crazy and other mons from really doing what they want to do since it has neutralizing gas and can use things like Haze and Clear Smog and such. Otherwise, I think like defensive Jirachi's fine here. I mean, it could definitely get a rocks here. Mamoswine's definitely still good here as well with rocks, and also my team isn't exactly not weak to ice, so or ground for that matter too. So hey, very scary. Don't know what Zoroark wants to do, but it can definitely still do what my Darkrai did week 1 and just either set up a sub or set up and start going crazy. Sceptile's in one of those positions where it needs a specific kind of item in order to really go crazy, but I mean, we'll see what happens. From what I can tell, I'm predicting Raging Bolt, Quaquaval, Cerulege, Weezing, Galar, Jirachi, and it's really a tie between, honestly, Mamoswine and Blissey right now. I think Sceptile's good, but I don't think it's great here. I think when you're fighting things like my Fortress, Pecharunt, and even just to some extensions, if you could see Sap Sipper, Zoomer ever popping up, and even at that point, Gliscor, Sceptile has a really hard time physically beating my team, and even specially, it could definitely take a longer time because Electros is definitely still a really good tank to a lot of the moves that it gets, so that mon's kind of iffy. Zoroark could come this game, but I think that's only on the basis that you feel like you lose to Espathra too hard, and while I wouldn't never bring Terra Fighting here against Jirachi, Weezing, and Galar Weezing, excuse me, and like Terra Fairy Raging Bolt, I still feel like Zoroark doesn't really care. It gets enough coverage to try and deal with me, and it can definitely put a stop to my tracks, but then it also gets kind of revenged by some other mons, and really doesn't want to see certain mons in a corner. So yeah, basically top 7, top 8-ish sort of vibe. If we see Zoroark, better for us. If we don't see like Quaquaval or Cerulege for some reason, that's even better because those mons are very impactful this game. But let's talk about our team. First and foremost, I don't think we're going to be bringing Fortress right now. Fortress would have been nice this game. It's not my 7th mon, but it would have been nice this game to say the least. Still no Morgrim action. I think Morgrim's cute, but not today. And that leaves us with about 7 mons. 7th mon on this team is Gliscor. Gliscor would have been fantastic this game, but from all the coverage that these mons get, from random Ice Beam Blissey to Mamoswine to Jirachi to Quaquaval and Cerulege being able to just at least wear it down too much to a point where I have to switch in and they can set up. I did find myself in a great position with that mon, and also like Terra Fairy or even just purely Terra Dragon, Raging Bolt really doesn't care for me after Terras, so
that's pretty
fair, kind of fucked up. The only real mon I can truly like wall off for like a good chunk of this game is like Sceptile. So yeah, there's so many reasons
and
for that.
Sceptile doesn't really show
anyways,
up here.
That's kind of where I'm at with that. Turning away from that, however, we have our team here. So I did already have this all done, and I don't know how you guys prefer for something like this or like the showdown screen. Leave a comment down below. First and foremost, we have Urshifu. Punching Glove yet again. This is another one of those moments where I built something a little bit rushy, I would say, or not really rushy. I built ideas, and then everybody has their own comments about them. And Cherry was definitely the person who definitely still made the Darkrai and Urshifu ideas. So let's talk about those. Urshifu is sub close combat Surgery Strike Swords Dance. This was originally a what's that thing? It was originally choice banned, but we went with this mostly because we can always sub on a good chunk of these mons, in all honesty. Things like the Mamoswine, the Cerulege, and even Blissey, if it's just gonna go for Thunder Wave, because you know it could be like Choppleberry for some reason and have an insane amount of HP investment to try and live or something. I don't know if it can, if it can't. I didn't count for that. Even something like Thunderclap, like Raging Bolt, out there, and even just like in general, if something's coming in against us, we can sub, and that's very great. Because SD plus Surging Strikes will basically. Weezing has to be max Fizz Def in order to live, is what I'm saying, basically. If it is, and we don't, and we take the hit, we take the Strange Team or whatever it is, cool, awesome, dope, but it has to break our sub first, and if it's the switch in after seeing sub, then we get off the SD on it, switch in, and then we can hit it for a fucking a lot of damage, which is great this game, honestly. If it just goes for Haze that turn, then that's cool, like, I'll just hit you, I'll just hit the rest of your team for the cycle. But Urshifu is really good at just breaking down this team, and we were going to bring Band originally just because everything else that we didn't outpace, like Jirachi, Zoroark, and Sceptile, don't really want to be in against us, but then we're kind of like, we kind of need to be changing at least moves, like we have to go between 2 moves here, which is why we have CC and Surging Strike, so better. Darkrai is Twisted Spoon, Side Shock, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Taunt. This is the one and the only, hey, I can set up on a Blissey with Nasty Plot and then just start breaking it down. 252 defense still has a 99.4 or something chance to get to a kid by Side Shock, which is amazing.
It's also funny because I'm pretty sure Drain
that's
Punch
damn near a kill.
Darkrai.
And realistically, with our speed set and such, we outpace everything we need to outpace besides Sceptile, which I mean, at that point,
funny to me.
It is what it is. We don't hit like Zoroark for great damage, I suppose, but it's not bulky, so Dark Pulse still do the job. We have Taunt for things like the Blissey going for T-Wave and Rocks and other things. Taunt also helps against something like, I would say, Calm Mind, Raging Bolt, sort of, but also Taunt is just good in general to have versus some of these mons, because if we don't know if we're going to kill them or not, it's better for us not to have that conversation. Everything else doesn't want to take hits from us, so that's really dope. I fully expect to see like Colberberry, Jirachi or something, but that's nor here nor there. I can still taunt in, prevent a Thunder Wave from happening, which is important. Electros, aka Swimmers, I didn't read Darkhar's name, Reaping So, but Swimmers is Coil, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, sub. Now, I got questions from Cherry and other people as well, why this is sub. Listen, Weezing's not running any speed, okay? Let's go ahead and just drop that here. Weezing's not running speed. I sub on that Pokemon every day of the week, right? I can sub on a lot of these mons, if we're being quite honest. If I start coiling, there's not a whole lot he can do to stop this mon besides crits, and honestly, that's fine. I hit this team for the cycle with this mon, Drain Punch and Thunder Punch, and we can basically go about our day from there on. One avoid getting burned from something like Weezing, which is why we have sub primarily, and it will likely be neutralizing gas, because we don't really have, I think it's neutralizing gas. Like life score feels so forced here, so I feel like neutralizing gas is great for them. And while we lose our levitate, it doesn't really matter, and we can just start setting up and go for game. Pretty much towards the middle. We could even try it towards like the beginning of the game to get it in. A lot of these mons aren't beating me unless they crit me, so Electros is great here. And in general, this is a good Pokemon to sub up against with Blissey, because Blissey will probably go for rocks or something else, and once we get up our sub, I mean, what does it really want to do? We're going to coil, and then we're just going to start hitting things. Investment was for, I want to say it was for the Weezing. I think it's like a chance to break sub with Strange Steam or something else like that, so that's really nice. So that's cool. And we hit this team really well. That's it. I don't really have many other points to reiterate. It's basically better for us to have this than not to have this, because Raging Bolt is a bitch. So we're going to try and go about it like that. I don't want to have to deal with that Pokemon too much. So yeah. Peche Runt, Mochi. There's a little square on the screen. Fizz Def, or Mixed Defensive rather. Maliga Chain. Recover, Parting Shot, Shadow Ball. We kept this one the same basically from when I first made it. It's basically our better Quaquaval check and really good against the rest of any physical mons besides like Mammal Swine and Ceruledge Edge, which isn't that bad in all honesty. We can eat an Earthquake if it's not like adamant. We can eat a knockoff too. And we get off the Parting Shot and we can go into something else. Pretty simple. Because my team struggles to switch out a lot, it'll be knockoff central, so we can just still Parting Shot out at least, which is good. We equal Quaquaval hits for days, weeks on end. That's really nice. So for reference, did I put notes down? I did not put any notes down for that. That's okay. But I know Quaquaval knockoff is like the primary thing that hurts the most besides Mammal Swine, so it's fine. Zoroark can take advantage of this set if it wanted to, just by basically setting up in our face or just hitting the shit out of us. Again, if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. Espathra, this is a really good one. So this was like Lumina Crash, Terra Fighting Blast for like Blissey. Let me tell you something. That Pokemon is so damn fat, so we're just going to leave it at that. Hey, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Shadow Ball, Side Shot. Weezing really don't want to fuck with me, and that's really all there is to it. Get enough speed boost, stored power will basically Oko and Shimon this entire team. Especially if we can get Jirachi low or dead, or Blissey low or dead, but also with Calm Minds, Side Shock fucking destroys Blissey, so it's fine. Again, Zoroark looks like it's going to be coming here in my opinion. I think it's definitely a good one. We don't have anything to really hit it with on this set, but that's okay. We can just simply put Switch out or go for Shadow Ball, because if we have enough boost, it might not matter. Otherwise, pretty standard Espathra for me. It's basically fuck a wee ball, and there's no item clause, so I can run lefty, so that's really nice. We'll probably Terra Electric for the Blissey, Jirachi, or Zoroark if we suspect it's there. I'll still Terra Electric even if it's like not really there. It's really dope to have in front of things like the Raging Bolt so we can eat the Thunderclaps a lot better, and other moves, but yeah. Last is Azu. I don't think there's really much to say. Assault Vest Azu, there's not a whole lot of special attacks, which Cherry pointed out to me, but in the case of Raging Bolt, funny calc alert, I don't think this will ever happen, but max special attack Modest does to uninvested Assault Vest 62.1 to 73.9. We have 156 invested, which means we probably are going to eat that at least once, and we get off our play rough, which is great.
That's kind of
would
crazy,
also
actually.
Be like we can get off an Aqua Jet to prevent it from hitting us, I guess, with that. I'm fully expecting Terra Steel, I want to say, or really Terra Fairy, for being honest here. Terra Fairy looks the greatest into my team if you can distract Petron enough, but who knows what they're going to be going for. And again, Azu's just kind of here to pick off kills and also do a lot of damage. Speed is once again just like Electros for something like Weezing and Blissey. If we can outpace them, which we should, everything will turn out fine. Because then we knock off items, we get off damage, you get the whole shebang. If Blissey's not there or if it's dead, Darkrai can nasty plot once and it outpaces the entire team outside of, once again, Sceptile. And honestly, while we don't hit Zoroark for super effective damage, we still hit this entire team for good damage. So there's that. Basically, we're going to play this game straightforward. My lead is looking like between Electros and Urshifu, just depends on what I see. But yeah, that's going to do it for the team builder portion of this video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this portion. And if you got to the end of this, type the word screwdriver into the comments. That'll be good. Anyways, let's get right into the battle against Kirito and their Orlando Muse.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I have stopped my shenaniganry, let's talk about this match. So in that last clip, you probably saw a critical hit happen, and then it just, disappeared. Hey man, we had to recreate this battle 5 different times, 4 disconnects and 1 failed recreation on Showdown. So this is the recreation on Showdown that went fine. So let's talk about this.
Before we continue, this is one of the more annoying things with doing upload Wi-Fi leagues is disconnects and having to recreate and all that stuff. It's never fun. So unfortunate that you guys had to deal with all that, but we'll keep going from here. Just want to say, very unfortunate.
Opponent Kirito brought Blissey, Raging Bolt, Quaquavel, Mamoswine, Weezing Galar, and Cerulege. Really good stuff here by them because this honestly, I wasn't thinking Blissey was going to show up, but it did, which was better for me. So let's review the first few turns before we get into what you likely would have never seen if we, didn't know certain things. And I want to be very clear, we disconnected all those times because there was specifically maintenance on the online service. Service, whatever, at 9:55 to 12 a.m. PST. The specific time zone that I live in, and the specific time frame which we are going to battle. If anybody at all wants proof of that, I took a screenshot and put it in my server somewhere, and I can always fish it out because it was just hilarious that had happened.
That's so
anyway,
specific.
Because this battle is certainly a doozy. Because we tried to get off one thing, and then we went to another thing, and then we just kind of, ended up where we were. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, I'm just gonna let you know at the bat, these first 7 or 8 turns are basically pre-programmed. Urshifu doubles out into Pet Run while they get a T-Spike up. We go for a parting shot on the Weezing, expectedly switching out into Mamoswine, and we go into Electros since we are above the T-Spike. Raging Bolt comes in as we go for Drain Punch, and at this point we do a little bit, and we're like, cool, whatever. It Thunderbolts, thinking we might switch out, go for another Drain Punch, do a little bit. It goes for Draco Meteor this turn and Terra Fairy, which does 60% to my Electros at his Spadef. We go for a Coil because we're thinking, oh, maybe he's choiced into it or he's going to Volt Switch. Turns out he wasn't. So we switch out back into Pet Run to absorb the T-Spike as it goes for another Draco, and we take 33. We then decide to double out into Urshifu, parting shot basically doubling out into Urshifu thinking Mamoswine was coming in. So it's blind from here. We go for our Surging Strikes onto Weezing, and we're like, okay, cool, whatever, man. We get off a nice chunk of damage there, as you can see. We go for our sub, and it goes for a Pain Split. So that allows us to get off our SD here, and then go ahead and confirm our kill on Weezing. This is the first kill of the battle at turn 11. So basically we're playing this out from turn 7 or 8. It was blind after that point. So now we're here. This is Avery Forgets How to Play the Video Game XD. So I decide to go for a sub this turn, or an S. I decided SD or something. I don't remember. Basically, I avoid the Thunderclap first. That much is certain. But they go for Thunderbolt. So I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'll go for and then I die. It didn't matter about crit, by the way. I was dying in it.
That's unfortunate.
We have reached this point. So they do kill Urshifu, unfortunately, but that just lets Espathra in for free. And, well, gang, you know what Espathra does, and if you don't, then you should probably tune into some more Pokemon Showdown Ubers, or you should have probably been there at the beginning of the generation when it was UUBL, and then it just shot right all the way up to Ubers, basically, because, hey, what does this Pokemon do with Terra and Speed Boost, you might ask? Well, I'll show you. I Terra Electric and Calm Mind while it goes for a Thunderbolt, and that prevents you from getting paralyzed, and it doesn't do a lot of damage. I go for another Calm Mind here as Blissey comes in. Of course, Blissey can't really do too much, so I get all my boosts there. I go for Side Shock, knowing that there's a 2-hit kill. It goes for Seismic Toss, and then I pick up my kill with another Side Shock, because, of course, this Pokemon is disgusting. This is also exactly why I pack Stored Power, just in case for this kind of situation. Cerulege is in, I Stored Power, it is not Focus Sash, so it does indeed die, and you can probably guess that Espathra cleans up with Stored Power. This is just the tragedy that is Espathra, because you either do what you can with what you have, or you succumb to it. Because my team is all gas and no brakes, I have many a Pokemon that can sweep you, like Urshifu, like Darkrai for first week, and this week Espathra. Who knows who will be this upcoming week for week 3, but we'll talk about that next
Espathra
week.
doing
So
Espathra
Back to the
things.
Future are 2-0, and we are moving into week 3 on a good streak. We fight Rezi. I forgot their team name, but I'll probably have it maybe like the matchup on screen. But it is Dragapult, Gouging Fire, Clodsire, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Cresselia, Swampert, Exeggutor, Regigigas, and Wigglytuff, with Terra, Cresselia, and Clodsire sharing Terra Steel and Fairy. Where they differ is their Stab Terra, where Clodsire has Ground, Cresselia has Psychic. A very disgusting team, if I do say so myself, but a challenging one at that, as their team has a lot of good offense, good defense, and a Regigigas, I suppose. I don't know if it's going to show up. I don't even know what to
The
expect.
Regigigas is such an iconic thing on Rezi's team, honestly. GG's team, both Kuroto and Incog for this matchup. Again, unfortunate that you had so many disconnects in the server maintenance going on during the time of your match. That is just so unfortunate. I feel so bad. But I'm glad you guys were able to get that battle done, and honestly, Gigas can be annoying. Yes, I agree with you on that. Gigas can be annoying. Okay. We'll get into our next matchup, though. GG's to both of you. We have Ducky taking on Freedador. This looks pretty fun. Ducky and Freedador are both 1-0. The only difference is differential. Ducky is 3-0. Freedador is 6-0. or not 6-0, +6 and +3. My bad. The teams down to here, Ducky has Kilowattrel, Azelf, Terra Zarude with Dark Poison Fairy, Palafin, Quillfish, just base Quillfish, Heatran, Klefki, Donphan, and Sableye. And then Freedador has Terra Iron Boulder with Rock Fighting Flying, Enamorous Incarnate, Kyurem, Bramblegast. I think that was done right before week 1 ended. I could very well be wrong. I could still be Blastoise. Rotom Heat, Gligar with Terra. I believe that was something else. I think it was Scrafty. I can't remember if that happened during week 2 or at the end of week 1. I think one of them did, one of them didn't. I could be wrong. Hitmonchan, Amoonguss, and Empoleon. We'll go ahead and get into this battle. It seems like another very fun battle here. Boulder getting outsped by Kilowattrel is funny, but I don't think Kilowattrel can really do anything to Iron Boulder. Zarude is always a fun mon. Palafin is always something to behold. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays into the matchup here, but let's go ahead. We got Freedador's perspective this week. Ducky will get you next week. I promise you that. Go ahead and leave a like there, and let's go ahead. That playback speed up to 1.5, and we'll get into this.
Alright, and welcome to week 2 of PDL. I'm here up against Ducky. Ducky's got some interesting Pokemon here. That's a Terra Zarude.
So I'm just going to pause this here. We're going to take a look into the matchup and see which mons are going to show up and which mon's going to be lead and such. Just out of curiosity, does anyone else only hear the sound coming from one side of their headset or their speakers? Let me know if that is the case for you guys, because I can only hear it out of the right side of my headset right now. And Frida, if that is the case, you need to fix your sound, man. I know this happened during your draft analysis, because I watched a little bit of that. But you're definitely going to need to adjust your sound settings a little bit with OBS. If you need help with that, let me know, and I'll take a look into that for you. But let's keep going from here. Palafin lead makes a lot of sense from Ducky. I can also seed potentially Klefki, maybe Sableye or Donphan. There's so many mons that could actually be the lead here for Ducky specifically. Why is my audio do that? No, TJP, it's not the headset. It's been working fine for the rest. It's just this video so far with Freedador. Why does my audio do that? I don't know. Maybe you should look into that. It could be like a specific channel setting or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll take a look into that at some point. Yeah, it's just this video. It's just showing up on the right side of my headset. So I don't know if it's going to be the same for you guys, if you hear that too, or if it's going to be perfectly fine for you guys. It might just be when you watch the video from YouTube itself. It could just be from the upload. I'm not 100% certain on that. Maybe you're on mono instead of stereo. I don't think so. No, it definitely isn't, because the other videos were all the same as well. But I'll look into my sound settings a little bit.
I need to look out for. Both Prankster Pokemon. I am expecting screens.
Employee on lead makes sense. So does Blastoise lead.
I think leading either Empoleon.
Oh, the video. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think I'm leaning more towards Blastoise. I think I can get a free switch in later with a flip turn. And let me just get all this ready real quick. I'm still waiting for him anyways.
Frida, you need to... Yeah, there you go. You almost missed the timer.
I saw that. Alright.
Palafin lead makes sense.
I figured I was going to see that.
Probably going to flip turn.
I'm expecting just like a flip turn here. Which means I'm also going to flip turn here.
Double flip turn is... That's funny.
That's fine. That did 15%. I don't think that tells me much, but actually let me double check real quick. A flip turn will deal about 15% from choice band adamants. On the low end. So it will not do 15%. So that is choice band. That's Zarude. What are the Terra types on Zarude again? 1 second. I think it's dark. Honestly, it might be fine just going on rock here. I am very prepared for this. Dark Poison Fairy. Honestly, going Gertie is fine. I'm just gonna click Drain Punch. This could just be Terra Fairy right now, which is fine. I'll get that information off. I do expect the Terra here. I don't think it's Terra Dark. High horsepower might have been better, but I want to see.
I think it goes Terra Poison.
Terra.
Oh, it is Fairy.
Terra
Okay.
Fairy, which is not a concern for me here. Uses knockoff.
Well, that's good for him.
Drain Punch didn't do a lot. It did something though. Healed me back up. Let's see how much high horsepower does here. Does have.
Oh, this might knock you out. Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm okay with saving this for later. It doesn't have much for a Moongas, probably.
I think it U-turns here. Now it just goes for Terra Blast again.
Deal nothing. Yeah, as I said, it did nothing. Does that tell me anything about Zarude? In the meantime, I'm at 367. I can just go explore here for
Knock off, no Rocky Helmet. That's good for... It's good for Ducky. But now Zarude is asleep. You could probably just...
I think I'm gonna click Giga Drain here. I don't think you're staying in.
No.
Good to know, good to know.
Zarude definitely doesn't stay in on that.
Django, the keys. So Giga Drain ended up working out. I think I'm fine going
Sack Girder here.
Girder here.
Offensive Klepki would be a
knock out
great
Girder.
bring.
That's fine, I'll get a free switch in. But that's more so what I expected. I just get out of Paralyze. He kills me with anything. But let's see, maybe use my set screens or something, and I'm gonna get a lot off with this high horsepower.
I mean, I would have knocked off there.
He has a shirt out speed me. He withdrew.
I would have knocked off, yeah.
I think that's Zarude gone. The Guts Girder taking out Zarude. That was not the play, I don't think, but...
Yeah, that's an interesting switch there.
out
I would have 100% gone knockoff, but that's me.
UIRL, that is Palafin.
That is a Palafin, yeah.
I'm okay just sacking this to Palafin.
I would knock off, yeah.
Let's see if you're living this for some reason. That's what I thought. Palafin picks up Girder. What are you bringing out? That is keys again. That is the keys.
Say, what stops you from going Enamorous here?
Honestly,
Thunderwave
I
possibility?
think going Blastoise here is fine.
Yeah, it was Blastoise. So the Brambleghast to Blastoise swap hadn't happened yet. That was active for week 3. The changes were already made in the dock, so...
It should be about 60%.
That is why there is a Blastoise there.
Felt like that did more.
It didn't register in my head until just now.
Just in case he Magnet Rises. I just like Brick Break. That seems like the best option here. If they set up screens, I Brick Break away the screens. I think I pick up the KO. I don't remember how screens and Brick Break work.
So it breaks through the screen,
they
so
might take the
it
KO.
doesn't matter if the screens are up.
They could play rough or foul play or something else I don't know about. Withdraw the keys. That's Sable Eye. Man, that actually really worked out well for them. Except that got paralyzed, so it didn't actually.
So he hasn't seen the Brick Break yet.
I'm gonna flip turn. Nightshade.
solid chip.
That did decent damage. Flip turn did, I think, less than it should have. Second Pokemon's dead. I don't want to... The pranksters are so annoying for me. But what... I can go here and click Moonblast, and there's not much of a worry for me. It doesn't have... Let me double check Stabilize Reset. Make sure I'm not about to screw myself. It has Trick, it has Willow, it has Thunder Wave. Okay. I don't think it brings double Thunder Wave, but I also don't want to lose because you brought double Thunder Wave.
Double Thunder Wave would be crazy.
More bulky water types. You did bring double Thunder Wave. I'm glad I did not bring out Enam.
Ducky bringing double Thunder Wave is crazy.
Oh. Was that Citrus? Or was that...
It had to have been Citrus. I don't think you hit the 1/4.
I'm just gonna pick Ice Beam again.
I don't think you got under. I don't think you got it under 25% to use the other berries.
I'm trying to remember what's all their Pokemon was now. That thing is just gonna click Close Combat, right? I'm assuming Close Combat kills from a Palafin.
It absolutely does.
Form, Palafin Hero. Close Combat. Yeah, that kills. That really kills.
That always kills.
Kind of wish I was Effect Spore on Amoonguss right now. But
okay, Frida, why would you hope that you're Effect Spore on Amoonguss?
Does
you have Spore. You're fine.
To kill here, but
you don't need Effect Spore if you have Spore.
I'm just gonna click Spore. Yeah, that's right. It's the keys. Okay.
Putting the keys asleep is really good for him. For you, Frida. Ducky, not so much.
So I've got two choices here. I want to go into one of my carries here. Encore goes through sub. I think that's fine. I'm pretty sure I don't outspeed a Clef Key. So it means they're staying in.
Like, gets rid of one turn of sleep.
Okay.
Not staying in on me.
So, I mean, I just kill this with anything. But I want to...
But Regenerator.
My bets. Mess up. Thank God, okay. So Mighty Cleave probably does enough. I could just Terra fighting close combat right now. Doesn't do much for me. I think I'm just gonna Earthquake. I don't need to Terra yet. Oh, don't forget attacking the Cliff Key's gone. Wonderful. That's one Prankstermon down. Average Tusk.
Donphan kind of just sits on you for a turn.
I don't think I'm going to just one-shot Donphan. No, I just don't one-shot Donphan.
It's also probably got Sturdy.
No matter what I do. What's Terra Fighting do for me here? It just means I take plus from what, knockoff? I think I'm just gonna click. I'm gonna take Terra Fighting Close Combat, I think. Let me see how much this does. I don't think it's doing a ton. Alright. How much does this do? That does a lot more than I expected it to do.
It hits a Stone Edge, too.
I'm resisting that.
That's crazy. I would have...
It still does enough. Okay.
I wouldn't have expected a Stone Edge, but then again...
that means... Oh, -1 defense. That means he could just still be what this base set says he is. I don't think he is, though. I don't know how much of a roll that was. Maybe I high rolled already. I think I'm fine to just... I
wouldn't close combat again because the -2 defense might put you low enough to go down to something.
You don't click Stone Edge unless that's like the...
That did 0.
Why did you click Stone Edge first?
And gets the crit. Oh, man.
Okay. You got me.
I kind of like how Boulder's head spins when it goes down.
You fucking got me, I guess. I have no idea how fast this thing is.
Why don't you just go in with Amoonguss here?
Too jolly. It is going to outspeed my Enam.
Amoonguss doesn't care about Earthquake.
And it can threaten to kill with Stone Edge, which is an issue. So I think I just go.
Yeah, you go Amoonguss and you Giga Drain. Yeah.
Amoonguss is going to take. I'm also going to assume you're also Adamants because I don't have any information over now. Should be doing more than that if you're Adamant. You're jolly. You're also dead, so that doesn't matter too much either. Logos. That's Azelf. I think it's pretty safe to go Empoleon here.
I really hope that's physical
I guess
Azelf.
it could have Thunderbolt or Thunder something. U-turn. What do you go here? What is your best option? You're gonna click close combat here. And I'm going to let you. Empoleon, I'm just gonna get the stomp in. 1 second. You close combat, I know you're close combat. This still does a decent amount of damage. So I'm just gonna get damage off. Never mind, I'm actually getting paralyzed. I'm getting no damage off.
He flipped.
You flipped?
Oh, the Amoonguss switch in, yeah. Assuming the Amoonguss switch in.
Back to Azelf. Making me regret not running Rocky Helmet instead right now. Thunderbolt.
Oh, that might have been a roll.
I don't live again, but I lived that one.
That might have been a roll. That does a lot of
That
damage.
did a lot. I want to go into Amoonguss, but it just dies to a Psychic. Like, potentially even without Chip. You have Thunderbolt to that.
That might be Scarf Azelf.
Just click. Thunderbolt.
That might be Scarf Azelf.
Get some Chip off. It's fine.
Or not Scarf, Specs. Sorry. It's already super fast.
My problem is I think I might just lose here now. Because...
That's probably Specs, so you should be free to go into Amoonguss.
Does an image die? It doesn't... I don't have a ball here for a second. It doesn't guarantee die. Why does it say guaranteed? Oh, because I don't have a choice B. 25% to kill there. You want to risk that?
He's got to be Specs, man.
Not yet.
He's got to be Specs.
I'll risk that afterwards. Again, why did I click Spore here?
No, you don't. You definitely click Giga Drain here.
I guess it's a free move to click.
You click Giga... Why
There's no reason
would
not
you
to.
click Spore? I mean, the switch in makes sense.
Sableye, that's fine.
You also could have taken a lot of damage off of the Sableye.
I'm just gonna click Giga Drain here. That's fine.
Because, I mean, do you really care what Sableye tries to do to you? Probably not.
And click it again. There's a second Sableye here. Amoonguss has gotten 2 kills.
I think the Spore was a little overkill there. I think you would have been fine just going for another Giga Drain.
I think this is choiced. I'm gonna click Spore again. Just in case. Psychic. Yeah. I got here. I don't got here. Oh my god.
That is crazy. How did you live that?
Fuck. Do I just Giga Drain here? What does Pathfinder do into
Not playing T-Wave Paragame is understandable,
into a
TVH. Yeah,
It doesn't guarantee kill with Wave Crash. That's what it does.
I guess, but at the same time, you don't it doesn't necessarily matter too much because, well, I mean, I guess it does matter a little bit. Yeah,
That's a one-turn.
I can see why, but Giga Drain would have.
Either way. So agility
also worked, in my opinion, because you can swap into Blastoise
Psychic, it's gonna
on
deal
the
damage.
Sableye,
It's gonna deal
because
too
you're
much
already
damage.
paralyzed. So the Giga Drain play still does work.
I should outspeed here, I think. Unless this is... if it's Choice Scarf, it doesn't. You know what? There's only one way to know.
Why would it ever be
Thank
Scarf?
you, Enam.
Is my question. It's definitely usually
Now, they are
specs in
so
this
moved to play
battle,
Jet Punch.
just based off of the matchup. It could be Scarf to
I mean, make them
outspeed
play
Boulder,
Jet Punch. If they don't, I win. It's...
but it never outspeeds Boulder. That's the thing. I've run specs Grass Knot as Elf on Iron Boulder before, and it has done a decent job. It depends on the Terra type, though.
I'm pretty sure I kill, right? Moonblast does 98% minimum. Jet Punch. That's what I thought. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. So I think I at least go this first. Because how much does Jet Punch do? Oh, it does 11%. I'm fine. You're not doing more than 11%. And I'm pretty sure you're banded. Wonderful. I win this. Amoonguss carrying this entire game.
Seeing this Amoonguss put in work is crazy to me. That doesn't feel right.
I never would have guessed that Amoonguss was going to be the kill leader here. It picked up 3 KOs in the form of Palafin, Sableye, and Donphan. That was a really, really good game.
Jeez.
Anyways,
GG's to both of you.
thank you.
That is very... I don't think I've ever seen Amoonguss do so well. GG's to both you, Frida and Ducky. Hopefully we get to see a rematch of that battle, because I feel like that's going to go differently if you make playoffs. But our next match is actually H. Diddy and Rain. Both of them have mirrored records, essentially. H. Diddy is 1-0 with +2, and Rain is 0-1 and a -2. Amoonguss the GOAT, yeah. Have a nice end of stream. Gotta go take care of the monster. Have fun with that, TJP. Have fun with that. I hope you enjoyed your time on the stream. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week, most likely, for Week 3's Watch Along. But getting back to this matchup here against HDD and Rain. Let's see. So for HDD, we have Tornadus, Zoroark Hisui, Latios, Tentacruel, Landorus Therian, Hitmonlee, Terra Glaceon with Ice Water Ground, Terra King Gambit with Dark Flying Fairy, and Ditto. For Rain's team, we have Meowscarada, Iron Moth, Terra Salamence with Flying Steel Water, Iron Crown, Sarina, Poliwrath with Water, Ground, Electric, Clefable, Ursaluna, and Dusk Noir. So, let's get into this matchup. I think this is going to be a very fun matchup all across the board. A lot of heavy hitters here. No real, issues with resistances that I can spot from either team. Dragon would be a slight issue if Salamence gets out of hand with Moxie and a Dragon Dance, but we'll see how this goes. Go ahead and get this 1-5 speed going. Hop into this.
Alright, here we go. Battle time.
Okay, so this is going to be HDD's perspective for this week. The matchup is Zoroark, Glaceon, Latios, Ditto, Landorus Therian, and King Gambit going up against Sarina, Meowscarada, Poliwrath, Clefable, Salamence, and Iron Crown. So we see both Terra Captains come out from Rain, and we do see both come out from HDD as well. This is going to be a very mind game. Also, quad choice items from HDD. This could be very interesting.
Be coming. It's probably like a calm mindset. Scared of the Meow triple axle. Pretty ice weak. So Glaceon's gonna have to come in the back. I think they start off with Meow.
Landorus lead makes sense. I can see Latios lead making
Lando
sense.
might
I can also see Zoroark lead.
as long as they're not scarfed.
Sucked it. Yeah, quad choices. I rarely see triple choice, let alone quad choice. That just doesn't seem natural to me.
As long as it's not a
Also, how you doing, Rain? Happy to see you join the stream.
and it doesn't hit.
Not sure if you've been lurking for a little while, but thank you for chatting. Fable lead, I can see that. Get rocks up early. U-turn, earthquake, fly. Fly?
Have anything great to do.
Fly?
While he sets up his
What's the fly for? H Diddy, what are you doing? What's the fly for? Getting damage. That does so much damage.
That's unfortunate. Didn't really see that coming.
Leftovers, Ice Beam, Clefable as a lead. That's insane. The league I run is item clause, so it's not uncommon for triple choice. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Item clause meaning like you can't have duplicates of items. I'm assuming that's what it means for item clause.
I'm gonna have to bring this in.
It's like how VGC is typically run. Can't have duplicates of items.
I don't want to play games and Swords Dance up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Figured something was gonna come in. I don't think anything appreciates this hit though.
No dupes items like VGC. Fly Oko's meow. Goofy. That's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. That's some tech right there. Fly Landorus is crazy tech.
I think took that hit pretty good.
That Serena did take that damage very, very nicely, actually.
I don't think Kowtow's the play here. I'm gonna have to. Oh no.
Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. And with cleanly mad. Oh, and it's Rocky Helmet, so you go down anyway. Uh-oh. That's not great.
I lost two of my biggest threats already.
Yeah, that's not a good start for you. Latios can be a massive threat, though. I had triple axle for Terrafly Gambit too. That, honestly, triple axle makes a lot of sense on Serena.
I don't think we're completely out of it yet.
The fact they did bring Terraflying is pretty.
I have to get rid of that.
Pretty good for you.
Um,
in that sense too.
Shoot, Iron Crown. I think Iron Crown's the biggest win condition. And Meowscarada. If it's choice.
Left comes in. That's pretty fair. I mean, going in against Choice Scarf, Latios, very good switch in there. I kind of think you go Ditto here, right? Ditto or Glaceon. I don't think you go into Zoroark. I don't think that's a good play. You gotta go... Oh, no. See, he could go Rocks, but I don't see that happening here. Oh, he goes Moonlight. Okay. So back up to max HP. I think you Willow. Potentially.
I think I have to burn it and then try to exit.
The funny thing is, Glaceon definitely doesn't get Willow, so he knows this is the Zoroark.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Goes for Rocks.
It's gonna dig into Glaceon, but I get a free Hex off on something. Let me see.
I mean, Meow takes it decently well.
This does like 70%.
Jeez, that does a lot of damage.
Just I thought. Thing's special bulky.
I think he swaps here. On my PvP, I thought it was still Glaceon after the Willow. Oh no! Oh, that's a rip. That's a rip.
If he trades us out,
Oh man.
Still. Nothing really wants to.
That would explain why you stayed in for the Hex. I would have swapped right away. Yep, Meow makes a lot of sense. It's gonna take that Hex pretty well, yeah. I mean, I think you go for... I was thinking Willow.
Go down. Yeah.
But you got Pivot priority now, so that's good.
I think that might have been all my answers. Just not playing too hot. Clefable, Ice Beam I didn't see coming for some reason.
Now the Crown comes in.
I don't think Latios can go to Iron Crown.
I think you go in with Ditto.
I'm gonna have to Ditto it up.
Let's see. Alright, that looks like it's a spec set or it's an AB set. I guess it could be Scarf too, but I don't know. I think you go with Focus Blast or Volt Switch here. I think you actually Volt Switch and go into Latios.
I think I just go for Focus Blasts.
I mean, that's doing nothing.
Damn, that thing is bulky.
That's an AV set. Maybe.
See how many we can hit in a row without missing.
The fact that you've hit 2 in a row is crazy. The fact that you both hit 2 in a row is insane. Oh, that's...
I'm gonna miss this one too, I just know it. Okay.
5 Focus Blasts in a row. Okay, so that's AV.
That might actually make a little bit of a difference.
That's the def drop. You bring in Latios now. Pretty sure you can go for a Luster Purge pretty free. No, you can't really go for Luster Purge. You could go in and Terra Water with Glaceon, though.
I gotta save her.
I think you drop a Draco.
Hopefully I can just live. Well, it's special.
Oh, I guess Aura Sphere could work, but...
Thought that would do more.
Yeah.
My calcs are off this match. Could have used that the first time.
I lose that Focus Blast trade if I'm not AV. Yeah, you really do.
Probably brings in Meowscarada or Clefairy.
That AV really saved you. I think you have to swap into Glaceon. Or sack this thing.
This thing probably tears into...
I think you need to keep Glaceon healthy as much as possible. I mean, you can kind of just go for Freeze Dry for free once you Terra. But you don't really need to Terra.
I think we just Aura Sphere and hope Glaceon pulls some kind of miracle.
Terra Electric Poliwrath. Okay.
Oh, got rid of its immunities.
Rain Dance. It's Swift Swim Poliwrath. Wow.
I think we do just keep this. Bad thing here.
Life Orb. You need a Terra. You probably don't live a Flower Trick from...
The Glaceon cannot probably do this. Without a freeze.
No, I think you lose to Meowscarada anyway. Because Flower Trick just obliterates you defensively. You need to lock yourself into Freeze Dry.
Freeze. Oh no, I didn't mean to Terra, damn it.
No, I think you needed a Terra. Because it goes for a fighting move here.
I just lose to Meowscarada in the back.
It didn't go for a fighting move, but still at the same time, you definitely go down. Glaceon sweep? I don't think so. Glaceon gets... I'm pretty sure it gets knocked out from a flower trick from Meowscarada here.
Meowscarada comes out.
That Meowscarada is just gonna obliterate it.
That flower trick, it just wins.
Yeah, flower trick just obliterates it.
GG.
Yep.
I definitely got out prep this one.
GG's to both of you.
I didn't respect
GG's to both. The quad choice is just throwing me off right now. Quad choice is insane. GG's to Tonka Rain and H Diddy, both of you guys. Quad choice is a choice. That's all I'm gonna say. Quad choice is a choice. And our last match for this week, we have CC and Arch Ovum. Arch and CC are both coming off of really devastating week 1 losses. CC is 0-1 and a -6. Arch is 0-1 and a -5. Both desperately need a win to keep themselves up in the standings. The teams are as follows for this matchup. CC has Cinderace, Screamtail, Tauros with Terra Normal, Ghost, and Ground, Mienshao, Cryogonal, Crocodile, Terra Goldango with Ghost, Fairy, and Water, Dragonite, Klotzer, Vileplume, and Vikavolt. Arch has Deoxys Speed, Cyclizar, Zapdos with Terra Flying, Electric Fairy, Pheasantipity, Hammerot, Blaziken, Decidueye, Orthworm, and Piloswine with Terra's Ground, Grass, and Steel. So this is going to be our last matchup for this week. They both desperately need a win. They're probably in the kitchen cooking a little too long. Let's see what ends up happening with this matchup here.
Alrighty, I do believe that I am recording. Ohio YouTube, it is Akimbo CAC here, and we are here for our Week 2 match in the PDL Draft League, and we are going against the Plasma Fist, and their coach name is Arch Ovum. Sorry, hopefully I pronounced that right. Yes, we are going against the Plasma Fist team today. I'm sorry. I didn't really have... I'm kind of rushing right now. I'm a little late. I can't, unfortunately, do a team builder this one, but it's alright. It is A-okay. Let's go ahead and get ready for this fight. Alright, so yeah, we are looking at, both of us are looking for a win today. Let me actually, I'm going to go ahead and put up our opponent's team right here. So they are rocking Deoxys Speed, Hisuian Samurott, Blaziken, Cinderace, Zapdos that can Terra into Flying, Electric, or Fairy, Pheasantipity, Piloswine that can Terra into Ground, Grass, and Steel, Orthworm, and Decidueye. So they have a very, very intimidating team. We've got some, honestly, this game, even though I am looking for a win, I'm not taking it too seriously. I actually have some changes going into Week 3. And I'm very excited for those changes. So I want to just give some members that are unfortunately leaving the team some last-minute showtime.
Before we get started with this, we actually did have so there were some changes that were made. Virizion, Quagsire, and Komala were all on this team originally, and they were swapped out for some of those mods that we did see in the team preview. So just as a heads up for that, there were some changes that were made for active for Week 3.
They can get their shine in there. But yeah, so we are looking for Arch now. We're looking for the Plasma Fists now, and we will see what we got in there. Again, we got, honestly, I didn't do any kind of mocks or prepare for this match, so kind of going into this just with a very weird team, not knowing what to expect. But it looks like everything that I accepted except for no Fez, no Orthworm. That's good.
So real quick, we do have here Cyclizar, Zapdos, Blaziken, Dio Speed, Hammerot, and Piloswine coming from Arch. And we see Tauros, Virizion, Screamtail, Quagsire, Komala, and Dragonite from CC. So I kind of think
so both pair captains come. So I think with this, I think I still want to lead.
Blacksire or Screamtail would make sense. Maybe Kolmala. I like Screamtail the best as a
I
lead.
think we want to lead Scream.
I can see DOS or Hammerot being leads for
I
Arch.
see what they do towards Scream. I could also. Wait. I could also go Komala first. But no, I think we want health on Komala. Yeah, because hazards will be going up for sure. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm not really sure what to expect this match, but, you know, I got something crazy cooked up. But good luck and have fun to Samuel or Arch or the Plasma Fists, and hopefully, hopefully we can just get a good match. But, yeah, again, I'm really not sure what to expect here. Shinzo, so they are leading with
Hammerot lead makes so much sense.
To be honest, I think...
No attacking moves on Screamtail.
I think we can just get up.
Either Reflect or Thunderwave.
Okay, because look.
I think Reflect first and then Thunderwave.
Let me Thunderwave, because they're just gonna set up spikes, right? But I think Thunderwaving will get me a long way, so I'm okay with this. I don't have even my paper. Ceaseless Edge, which is what I thought. And okay, so that took me from. Hold on, where's the damage calc?
That did a lot of damage, actually.
Hammerot against this Scream did.
It did 150.
So wait, are you banded?
That was a lot of damage from a Ceaseless Edge.
I feel like that did a lot. Let's set up Reflect. Actually, yeah, let's set up Reflect because we'll wish next turn.
Paralysis is rough.
Let's just immediately wish.
Double paralysis. That is rough. May as well get the light screen up too, right? Get the light screen up, get your HP back, and then swap. Why would you swap right away, though?
Okay, so we're going to switch to Virizion, try to get this Justified boost right here. Oh, and they actually
double para and a miss. So that is that is rough. Dual screen support. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm actually just going to start...
CC, you love screens, man. What the heck?
Let me sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Because I think I may just substitute. Just because I predict, or I'm feeling like
using up a 1/6 of your move slots for strictly screens is crazy to me.
And we have a Reflect up, so yeah. Sorry, I'm over here trying to do dumb stuff. Let me just sub. Yeah.
Sub on the swap. That's pretty fair.
And they go Zapdos.
Zapdos makes sense. So yeah, I think you light screen. See what he wants to do.
How many turns of actually hold on, sorry. Let me sorry. Pillow. I'm missing someone. Oh, Zap. Okay. Alright. So Ceaseless, yep. Is paralyzed. Let's light screen, see what they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say light screen and checking the intentions is always good.
I didn't even check how many Reflect turns I have left. Oh my lord. U-turn. Okay. That doesn't break sub, right?
U-turn crit. And it doesn't break the sub. That's gotta be like timid or modest. It could be bold or careful, calm, but I doubt it. DOS. This thing is 100% going for like Psychic or Psycho Boost.
Just because at what point does oh yeah. I can get chip on this thing. That would be huge. Reflect.
Okay, screens DOS.
That is not good.
That does so little damage.
Okay, so they have screens. We have 2 more turns of screens, or we have 2 more turns of reflect, and then okay. So because I've got to wait that out anyway, right? So let's go Komala. And let's knock off, because, you know, I really don't want this thing to psychic noise. Okay.
Psychic noise is such a good move.
So psychic noise. Okay. I'm just I was gonna knock off, but actually I think I'm gonna super fang. Yeah, I'm gonna super fang. See what they because they switch. And again, they have no. As long as we land, they have nothing that wants to get cut down to 50. So yeah, going Blaze, that's huge.
Super Fang is crazy good.
That is super huge. Super huge. And actually, that was the end of the turn, so they don't even, whatchamacallit.
They aren't getting a speed boost.
We still have... Reflect is gone. So, I need to remember that. Blaze... I'm gonna...
I would go into Quag.
I'm gonna go Quag.
I would go Quag for sure.
If this thing sets up, we can just get it out with red card. Okay? So just follow me on that, okay? That's my mind. If it... Because what? It goes for bulk up. Yeah, we definitely do not want that.
Bulk up speed boost.
Do not want that. Let me actually write that down. Bulk up.
And you only get one... You don't even have Reflect up anymore.
They have... How many turns left? They have 1 turn of screen left if they're not light clay. So... I'm just going to...
I think you curse.
I could just set up spikes.
Why would you set up spikes here? You just curse. I guess red card kind of prevents it, but you can get a couple of free...
Yeah, let me set up spikes, because if they hit me... Yeah.
Whoa. That is a lot of damage.
That is doing a lot of damage. Whoa.
Well, you get your spikes up at least, so that's good.
Let me see.
You definitely made a better play than I would have in that situation.
That's not a great mon that comes out. Okay, they are light screen. Or are they? Yeah, they are light clay. They are light clay. So we definitely need to try to, we need to try to. Shoot. The thing is, that's really not good that CC did that much to us. Oh damn, yeah, CC's doing a lot. Damn. Okay. I think on Dio, I think we may just go back Komala. Because I really do not want, I don't like that this thing has light clay or screens, like, at all. So, psychic noise, okay. I could just super fang again, to be completely real. I really could.
I think you either knock off or you rapid spin.
I really could thing.
He's already seen you use super fang once.
Let me... So I could U-turn and get a slow U-turn if they switch and get momentum back. This is a tough turn. Let me U-turn because I've already revealed the super fang tech. So let me just go.
U-turn also makes sense. I would have gone for rapid spin though, so you don't get hit with the spikes.
I love this thing taking chip. Love that.
That also works though, because that does take hamper out down a little bit.
Reflect up too. So I think I'm gonna go scream.
No, you.
I'm gonna set reflect back up, and then I'm gonna wish. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's reflect.
This thing gets parried again. Oh my gosh!
So sorry, but
Arch is getting hit with all of the RNG right now.
That really is unfortunate for my opponent.
So much para hacks. Again! Oh my gosh!
They got paralyzed again. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Let's set up light screen too. Why not?
I feel so bad for Arch. That's 4 paralysis turns.
Reveal that we don't have any moves, attacking moves. Okay, sets up another layer, which I am completely okay with.
Oh my gosh.
We get the wish off, which is fantastic. Honestly, so if I were to wish again, what's the most likely thing to come out?
That is just so unbelievably annoying.
I feel like, you know what, let's, okay, so, with Samly, Komala, with the Reflect up right now, Ceaseless should be doing not enough to KO us. No, wait, maybe. Yeah, maybe, hard maybe. Let me see. Oof. Okay, let's go Kamala, because I want to try to get the rapid spin off, if I can. I don't really want hazards here, so if we can get the rapid spin off, that would be fantastic. Oof. Dang, that was maybe a high roll. Ooh, yeah, that was maybe a high roll. I kind of do want these. Oh, wait. I think with it being paralyzed, I may... Okay, I do outspeed.
Arch has been clicking moves very quickly.
Oh, and they miss. That is really, really tough. I am very sorry about that. I'm actually going to U-turn for free here. I am very, very sorry about that. I could have knocked. Definitely could have knocked. Yeah, I could have knocked, but it's okay. I'm okay with getting momentum here.
No static proc is annoying.
I have a free switch into something. So let me see how.
I think you go Scream Tail and then Wish into Quagsire.
It's not responding that well to a whatchamacallit? To a body slam from us, so I may go hard Tauros. I mean,
Tauros also makes sense too. It's gonna get a lot of damage off on stuff.
Okay, and they are lefties on Zap.
I don't necessarily like it though, because those are contact moves that you have to hit the Zapdos.
They are leftovers. Okay, so I think we're gonna tear here. I'm gonna body slam because it's super free.
Tear ground Tauros.
And I want, yeah. Very, very free to do here, and
that did a lot of damage.
Wow, that did a lot. Zap is like maybe 40%. That is huge. Wait, does that mean that that's in Dragonite E-Speed range? I don't know yet. I'm not quite sure just yet. Okay, so Piloswine comes out. They maybe either want to Terra, or they want to... they maybe want to get rocks off, or they want to just, scare me out. I think I'm going to go Virizion. Oh, wait, how many turns of... So we have 1 turn of Reflect left. So maybe do I want to go Scream to set Reflect back up? That's not bad. I think I'm gonna go Virizion, just because I don't really think Virizion is too important right now. Plus, yeah, I did want to see what Terra they go, so let's see. They Terra Steel. Okay, Terra Steel. So no Terra on Zapdos anymore. No Terra on Zapdos. And whatchamacallit still... Okay. So yeah, we were able to eat that because of Reflect, thank goodness. And then tell me what does...
Oh, the Reflect only just wore off.
Earthquake answer now. Earthquake is super free into the Piloswine. So... Let's see. We're doing like 40. Because it's Eevee, obviously. Do I? I'm gonna set up Reflect again. No. Not yet. Because what is, tell me what Terra Blast Steel is doing to Scream Tail. How much is it doing to Scream Tail? It's doing a decent amount. I'm gonna Sacred Sword so we can get Chip on this turn. Okay, that's a good chunk. Okay, and they rocks. So Pillow is like So let's SR Eviolite for sure. And they are like 50 right now. What are the odds that they switch right now and I can get a free Dragonite? What are the chances? Because I'm telling you, like, but what is sorry, y'all. I really want to see what 2730. I'm sorry. Let me just try to check one more thing.
You're running out of time there.
Okay, I don't really have time. Let's just go Dragonite. Super risky switch. Super duper risky switch.
Oh, and the
okay,
swap.
So that was what I was wanting to see. And they go into Dio. Which is really not great, to be honest. Yeah, that's not great.
I think you just D-Dance and E-Speed, though.
Just because we're not ready with Dragonite just yet. Hold on, maybe.
I don't think he has Ice Beam on that
super
Dio speed.
Sorry, y'all. I just really want to see.
Because we saw Reflect.
Honestly, if we get +1,
and
hold on.
or
It may be time.
we saw a screen, and then we also saw Psychic Noise.
It may be time.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't set up Reflect first. Loki, I kind of forgot that Dio could do that. So
I think you E-Speed here.
we don't outspeed yet, which is fine. I think I'm just gonna Dragon Claw, just to be safe. I'm not gonna. I could have been a little greedy. I could have definitely gotten up to +2.
Well,
I could have definitely gotten up to +2.
you would have knocked out with E-Speed, I'm pretty sure.
Loki, I may do it.
Well, yeah, he's dual screens.
Hold on.
Like Clay.
I need to think for a second.
With Psychic
I
Noise.
think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, because now I have to waste screens again, and it's gonna be 8 turns of both of them. I'm gonna go Scream. They don't switch out, so maybe they Psychic Noise. Maybe.
Oh, they do have Ice Beam. Arch does have Ice Beam on that thing. I would Thunder Wave here.
I'm just going to. What if I? The thing is that.
Because he's gonna Psychic Noise you, so you can't Wish.
They could go Zap. Is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna Wish.
Oh, he swaps. Okay.
They go Sam. So they want to set. They want to set the stuff back up, which makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I think though, with them doing that, maybe we go Virizion. Because again, we can punish the. We could at least just punish the Dark type move. And again, we get healing from the Wish as well. Loki, yeah. Let's do it. Sorry that I'm thinking and taking so much time with the moves. I really want to try to get the win, if it wasn't obvious. Alright, so we get the attack boost. I need to check how many turns of whatever they have left. Huge Wish. Humongous Wish, bro. They have 3 more turns of Light Screen, and they have 4 more turns of Reflect. So I'm definitely going to... I think I'm just going to get damage, because I really shouldn't waste the fact that we got a attack boost. Let me just do some damage. This is Zap, right? Yeah. So this isn't going to kill, but I mean, again, decent damage. Like, decent damage for sure. Honestly, I may... Ooh, I just realized what they're going to do. They're going to Roost. Shoot. Okay. That I don't love. I don't really love that. shoot. I don't love that. I do not love that. On their Roost, I could just switch out Dragonite, and I could just, Dragon Dance. Oh, that's so risky. I think I don't really have much of a choice, just since, yeah, they're playing very well. They're playing very, very well. Yeah. They get a good chunk of health back.
This is a very good battle across the board. Over half the time used up from CC, though, so he's got to be aware of that. You got to be aware of that time now.
Okay, so look.
Like, you almost have to start clicking buttons. Just not thinking click. Because this battle is already halfway over.
I maybe should have done it earlier. Let's sack Quag. I need to get back into a stronger position. So yeah, they're like 90 now on Zap, which is super unfortunate. Let's sack Quag.
On the U-turn, so it prevents the switch. Honestly, I think you go back into Tauros.
Which is not great, but their light screen is level. So
I don't think that light screen matters too much, though, because you have all physical attackers. I would 100% go into Tauros right now.
Let's go Scream. I'm thinking.
Why are you get damage off? That's like the whole thing right now. You want to get damage off.
Let's Scream and let's Wish. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a very tough one. Ooh, and we are so low now. Holy hell.
You need to go for Wish on the Switch.
If he's ballsy, Hurricane does have a chance to kill me. It has like a 5 out of 16th roll to kill me. I'm just gonna have to take that chance, honestly. Let's just hope that they U-turn. Oh wow, they do, and they knock me out. Oh man, that is not great. So
we're starting to see some some movement in terms of the battle.
But right side, both screens are done. Okay, so okay. Roost. Hurricane. Okay. Should we maybe just go Tauros?
I think Tauros is your best bet. It's your best damaging Mon.
But they revealed Hurricane, so that's very incredibly scary. I'm with the Wish up right now. I'm gonna go Dragonite. I'm going to
D-Knight makes sense.
And I'm gonna just hope and pray. What did they? Oh, they roar, right? Because I went first, right? Oh no, they T-Bolt.
It's a bulky.
Okay. Please no parry.
It's a bulky Zapdos. Also, that was a crit. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is a crit.
So, okay.
You just D-dance again. You don't necessarily care too much about Para just because of E-Speed. Also, the time comparison right now, 27 minutes left for Arch, 8, just under 9 from CC.
Okay. That's really good damage. That's very, 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 very good damage.
That's good chip on the Zapdos.
Dio, I'm just going to E-Speed, because I never revealed E-Speed.
That's true, you haven't revealed E-Speed, and it's pretty weak now. So...
And they're in a pretty tough spot right now, with me being +1. If they go Cyclizar, that's really not great. The only reason why I say that's not great is because they may be able to Draco kill me. Let's see real quick. They haven't decided yet. No, Draco doesn't kill me if it's not invested. If it's invested though, Draco still doesn't kill me. This is Cyclizar because yeah, okay. So I may have to Dragon Claw. I really may have to.
Dragon Claw and then Extreme Speed.
Let's just Dragon Claw. I don't even.
Is this gonna be Shift Gear Cyclozar though?
Let's just Dragon Claw.
I think it could be Shift Gear plus Ice Spinner maybe.
Yeah, they may have Dragon Tail. To me. What's Dragon Tail doing to me? If it lands.
Draco. Okay. That does a lot, but does not KO.
Okay. All right. We get a KO. Dragonite KOs Cyclozar. That's a huge kill. That's a humongous kill. Goes back out into Sam. The thing is that I really don't want them to have Aqua Jet.
Your E-Speed outspeeds them. Your E-Speed will always go first, so you always E-Speed.
Okay, Aqua Jet never kills though. What if they were? Okay, wait, hold on. What if they were banded though? Let me see that.
E-Speed always knocks them out here.
Okay, it never kills. So
you could just roost.
Should I roost or should I?
I think you roost.
Let's just E-Speed. Let's E-Speed. I don't even want to risk it. I do not.
Roost or E-Speed was the play. I think you made the better play with E-Speed.
Then, which is the.
That Deoxys is in range. You definitely E-Speed again here.
I don't know if their Extreme Speed goes first or not.
Their Extreme Speed would go first if they had it, but they don't have it. You've seen all 4 of their moves.
I don't know if their Extreme Speed goes before mine.
You've seen all 4 of the moves. It doesn't have E-Speed. It's Ice Beam, Psychic Noise, Light Screen, and Reflect. This isn't the anime where it has 5 moves, unfortunately.
Does have a role to kill me.
So many Mons would benefit from having a 5th move slot.
Again, it's like a 5 out of 16 roll to kill me. I could live on 1, or I could live on 10, but I also could just die if they Extreme Speed.
This is why I like to keep a tab of Showdown open, just to write down the moves that I see on those tabs.
About like, okay, they don't have Extreme Speed. Okay. Whew. So Dragonite claims 3 kills. You love to see it. To anyone that thought that Dragonite was on Fraud Watch, he is not. He is in fact him, Himothy. Let me see if it was like maybe 200 though, or what if maybe this was like 200.
Dude, you do not have that much time remaining.
Do I let Dragonite go down here? I kind of don't.
You outspeed the Zapdos,
but,
so you Dragon Claw here.
I think at this point we are maybe okay. Let's Dragon Claw, because it's stab and we'd maybe be able to kill. Maybe. Okay, we do kill.
Oh, there's the static.
That's fine.
It came a little late. It came a little bit late.
Dang, I do feel bad for Ark. Samuel, I'm sorry, I don't know you on a personal level, but can I call you maybe Samuel, Sam? I am really sorry for the hacks. The hacks are, super...
Yeah, I don't know who has worse hacks right now, if it's Arch or Oro.
Because definitely having, like, all layers of spikes up, it would have definitely helped you for sure. Even though, like, Komala was able to spin them off at a point, whatchamacallit?
You just go for the KO right here, right?
I'm just sorry.
You just go for a Dragon Claw?
There's really nothing else to it. I'm just sorry, bro.
Well, no, Ice Shard actually does a lot of damage.
Paralysis. Sorry, I'm just checking something.
I think you let Dragonite go down. You go for E-Speed and just chip it down so that Virizion can come in and Sacred Sword.
Dragonite, you have done way more than enough, so you take a good rest.
And he doesn't go for Ice Shard.
5 kills.
Might not have it.
That's goat talk right there. That's goat talk. Yeah, let's have Tauros get the last kill. I mean, I definitely could make it Virizion getting the last kill, because Virizion will not be with us come week 3, but I think I want people to, I at least want Tauros to get a kill. So I'm listening to Tauros. I'm gonna let Tauros get the last kill. But thankfully, the Juggernaut Jirachis do pick up the win for our week 2 match.
Thank goodness, honestly. It was a match I didn't want to lose, but I really didn't do any prep. I just kind of all thought it out in my head, and thankfully it did go our way. So the Juggernaut Jirachis do take a 3-0 win versus the Plasma Fist. So yay, Juggernaut Jirachis, we get our first win of the PDL Draft League. Very, very happy and excited about that. Let me go, again, GG to Arc, really, man.
Yep, GG's to both of you for that battle. I know there's more here at the end, but I'm pretty sure it's just him explaining changes that he made to his roster. So we're going to leave that off. If you want to check those out, go ahead and check out CC's video. Give him some engagement and such by watching those videos, leaving likes and comments on those videos. Same goes for the rest of these coaches here for the Orange Islands division. Very, very good across the board. Very good people, very good content creators and such. So go ahead and give them likes and subscriptions as well. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a sub for us on the PDL. A video will be going live from the main league for their week 1 matches. There will be a video being posted later today about that, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for joining this stream for the week 2 of PDL Orange Islands. Join us back next week for roughly around the same time on Sunday. We're going to be going live for our week 3 watch along. So keep an eye out for those videos getting posted on next Saturday, and keep an eye out for the stream for a watch along with those videos next Sunday. Thank you guys again for watching. My name is Kippy. I'll be signing off here in just a moment, but thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next week. Peace.